untitled.com. Today is day 3 of the YouTube challenge. And we're going to be talking about how to make your first $1,000 with YouTube. So let me ask you guys that are on this Zoom call with me right now, are you guys excited to learn how to make your first $1,000 with YouTube?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Woo!
Let's do it.
Go.
Hey. All right. Beautiful. So this is how this is going to work, guys. We're going to start talking about, I'm going to show you guys how I got to the first $1,000, but where I can bring you the most value is by answering your questions directly. The more selfish you can make your questions, the more specific you can make them, the more I can bring you value. Does that make sense? Stacy, Clara, Kayla, Matt Short, does that make sense for you guys?
Yes.
Beautiful. Another thing I want you guys to do, please, everybody that's on this call right now, just go ahead and open your cameras. All right. That's step number 1 if you want to start your own YouTube. Okay. We have to see your beautiful face. I can see Stacy with her amazing smile. That's awesome. It's a really good sign. There we go. Hi. All right. We got Bethany. I can see her. Ronald. I can see him. Awesome. Vincent. Nice. All right. Corey, Julian, Shrikar. I still want you guys to turn that on. Hi, Caitlin.
Hey.
Nice. Now it's making it real. This is what's so exciting. It's making it real, right? Like now I'm not just a dude who's talking at you guys.
Sorry, muchacho.
Now we're actually connected.
Hello.
Okay. Beautiful.
You know how to
Joseph.
put the camera here?
There we go. All right. So your questions, go ahead, guys. If you're thinking about your questions, here are the few best things you can do. You can drop your questions in Zoom in the chat, or you guys can ask your questions on this call.
I'm supposed to put my face in there.
Okay, cool. Those are going to be pretty good ways to go. So as we start seeing questions pop up from the side, we'll then make sure that we bring up your question and address it. All right. So we're live on Facebook. We're live everywhere now pretty much. So with that said, let's get right into it. All right. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys and we're going to jump into this training. So hi guys, my name is Rafik Kazi. I started a YouTube channel and we went from 0 to 837,000 subscribers. And we generated, with the help of this YouTube channel, we impacted a lot of people and we generated over $2.6 million. None of this I'm sharing to brag. I'm just sharing this because it was like possible for me. And maybe some of this might be valuable for you. Would any of these things, do you guys think any of this that what I have to share today would be valuable for you guys that are here on this call? Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Absolutely.
Okay, beautiful. And let's take a look at, I believe we should have a Facebook chat as well. So I do want to take a look at that and see how we're going there. And team, if we have questions, if you guys can please send those questions over, I'd love to take those on. So Joey says, I want to join the call. How do we join the call? Guys, the call was sent with email, I believe, and also with text. Oh, I can post it in comment. Yeah. All right, there we go. So I posted as a comment, and you guys should be able to get on this call. Okay, great. Cool. So here's the thing, right? For me, I don't know if you guys some of you guys might have missed the first few days. So I just want to go over them really quickly. So for the first thing is the opportunity that exists for having a YouTube channel, right? How many different types of YouTube channels have you guys seen? I'm sure that every single person that's here right now has at least one or two.
For having a YouTube channel.
At least every one of us here has at least 1 or 2 different YouTube channels that we all love, right? Do we all here have at least one channel on YouTube that we like or enjoy? Raise your hands if that's true. Yep. Raise your hands if you want to one day have your own YouTube channel. Right? So we all have a channel that we like. And there are types of channels that are like all kinds of crazy shit. There's some people talking about cooking. There's some people talking about coding. There's some people talking about like what I explained yesterday. Like literally there's a dude that sleeps for 10 hours a day and then records it. just records him sleeping with like 4 fans on, and his videos get like 10 million views. All right. And if you think I'm like making this up, like literally you can actually type in sleeping with fan sounds. I saw this the other day and I couldn't freaking believe it. 33 million views.
This is Webflow.
That's an ad. 33 million views. Like I feel like I have to start sleeping with the fan on. So let's take a, like literally guys, this is like, look at this. It's a image. Like Nas is getting angry in the back that he doesn't have a YouTube channel that has this many views.
Oh, shit.
It's an image with just, right? So does any of you believe that you can make a video like this? Yes or no? Raise your hands if you believe you might be able to make a video like this with the image of a fan, with the sound of a fan. Yes? Zach is saying yes.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people saying yes. Okay. So this is just to prove to you guys that if it's possible for this, do you guys think it could be possible for you? Yes or no? Raise your hands if it's a yes. Beautiful. Everybody that's here, I want you to play all out, guys. So if you're on this call right now, put your cameras on. That's step number 1 to being able to have a YouTube channel one day. Thing number 2, you're here to play all out. All right. You're here to be committed. All right. So on the count of 3, I want you guys to say out loud, I am committed to starting my YouTube channel. So give me 1 second. Not yet. Okay. What I want you guys to say is, I am committed to starting my YouTube channel. I want you to lose your fucking voice when you said that. Okay. So I'm going to say on the count of 3 and I'm going to say go. And then you guys are going to say it. You guys got it? Got it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. On the count of 3, 3, 2, 1, go. Let me hear that.
I am committed.
Committed to grow my YouTube channel.
Hey!
Committed.
Beautiful. This is the excitement. I'm loving it, guys. I love your smiles. Caitlin, Gilberto, Stacy. So happy, right? Let's do it one more time, all right? Let's do it better this time. I am committed to starting my YouTube channel. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
I am committed to starting my YouTube channel.
Let's go.
Hey.
I am committed to start my YouTube channel.
Beautiful. I'm going to play a little round of applause for everybody that is here. Awesome, guys. So here's a few things that are important about like actually making a change. So a few things, right? If we're interested in starting a YouTube channel, there are a few things. One is we need to change our emotional energy and we need to get committed behind that. Thing number 2 is then we want to take that emotional energy and actually put it in motion by setting a plan, a time, more of the tactics. Does that make sense? So
Yes.
those are the things that are like important in making sure that your thing, whatever you're dreaming about, comes true. So just a quick recap, right? I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. A quick recap on the first few days, the day 1, what we talked about, the challenge. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure that this thing is on so I can draw for you guys. Oh, wait, guys, is this keyboard working? Yeah, it's working. Okay, let's try again. There we go. So day 1 of the YouTube challenge, what we talked about is the opportunity that exists. So I showed you guys, you can have a picture of a fan and it can possibly get 33 million views. So do you guys think that there exists an opportunity maybe for you that you could have your own YouTube channel? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Absolutely.
So hopefully we've overcome the challenge of the opportunity of a YouTube channel challenge, right? Thing number 2, we talked about how you can have your first 1,000 subscribers. So yesterday I started this thing where I was roasting your guys' YouTube channels live. That was a lot of fun. Who was here for that? The roasting of the YouTube channels. Were you guys here yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Is Olivia on this call? No. Gabi, I see you. You're here. I went over your channel too. So we started this series where it was like, it's either going to be a light roast, medium roast, or a dark roast. And you could drop your YouTube channel and tell me what type of roast you want. And if you wanted me to be nice, you could say, I want a decaf. All right. So if you guys want to do that today as well, we can do that. I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay. Do you guys want to do that at some point today?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yes.
So we'll do.
Yes.
Great.
It'd be great.
So on that, we talked about how to break through your first 1,000 subscribers. But what's important is I want you guys to be able to believe that it's possible for you. So I want to ask you guys, do you believe that it's possible for you to break 1,000 subscribers? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys saw a video of a fan, a picture of a fan with the sound of a fan for 8 hours, and it has 33 million views, and he has 1 million subscribers. So it's possible maybe for you to have over 1,000 subscribers. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's really important, because if we don't agree on step number 1, there's opportunity that exists, or step number 2, you can have a first 1,000 subscribers, we can't continue on to day 3, day 4, day 5. So with agreeing that that's possible, now we come to the point of, is it possible for you to be able to make your first $1,000 from YouTube? That's what we're going to talk about. Okay, feedback. A lot of feedback. So one thing is, keep your guys' mic if you can. If you have background noise, especially, please, it would really help if you keep it muted if you have background noise. And then when I'm asking questions, just open your mic and then jump in. Cool, guys? It helps a lot, by the way, when you guys jump in and actually talk, because right now, if it's just me, it just sounds like I'm a crazy dude just talking to myself. But it's really exciting when you guys jump in and chat. It seems like we're all sitting at a dinner table, or we're just all sitting around like a fireside chat and having a chat. So that's why the participation and that connection really helps. Plus, I do believe that that level of participation will move you physiologically to then start your own shit. Cool? So multiple benefits of it. Selfishly for me, and then selfishly for you. All right. So for me, I want to talk about what made it so I could actually make my first $1,000 on YouTube. So I'll show you guys, there are different ways of making money with YouTube. Can somebody list out, I want you to just list out one way you can make money from YouTube. So just open your mics and give me different ways you can make money, but just give me one per person. So go ahead.
Sponsorships.
So somebody said sponsorships. What other ways of making money are there from YouTube?
Selling merch.
Ads.
Selling merch.
Ads.
Right. Ads. So YouTube paying you. What else?
Monetization.
Monetization. Great. What else?
Driving people to other social media.
Okay. Driving people to other social media. Right. That's
Affiliate links.
affiliate links. Great. What other ways is there?
Affiliate marketing.
Affiliate marketing.
Data.
Donations.
What?
Data.
Donations.
Donations. Okay. Cool.
Selling coaching.
Selling coaching. Great. What other ways?
Gathering data.
Something with data. Okay. Got it.
Freelance.
Okay. You can freelance. So basically, maybe YouTube might allow you to get opportunity to freelance. Cool. Anything else?
Maybe like email marketing or something.
Okay. Email marketing. That's a
You
little.
can do like Patreon and like your super chat.
Somebody keeps saying trial version. Is that me? Or is that somebody else on the call?
Trial version.
You guys hear that, right? The trial version.
Coming from Alexandros or something.
You can do like Patreon and like your super chat.
Somebody keeps saying trial version.
Okay. So let's just mute where the sound is coming from. Sayuri, if you want me to make you the host as well, I can, but I think we should be good with David and Amanath. Okay. All right. So we just listed out. Wait, host muted everyone. What is happening? Okay, cool. So there are 10 ways that we listed out. Are there any other ways, you guys? So we listed out 10. Are there any other ways?
Patreon, super chat.
Patreon, super chat. Okay, great. Patreon is definitely a way. Super chat, yes, donations, people can pay you. Okay. How about can you sell something that you know? Can you sell something like a course, for example?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right? That's possible.
Yeah.
So if you
definitely.
if you have a product, maybe you have a service that you can sell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you showing
100%.
if on your YouTube you're talking people how you can make websites, then maybe it's possible you can sell your freelancing time or your own like time to help somebody make websites, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So these are 13 or 14 different ways. If somebody wants to write them out in chat, you can, so everybody can visually see it. But there are 13 or 14 ways that we listed out. So there's no like limitation of how you can make money, right, from YouTube. There are a lot of different ways. Now, I'll show you guys the real truth behind it, okay? How it actually works. You guys want to see like the reality of what it looks like? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
All right. Beautiful. Awesome. I'll go. I love the enthusiasm. Thank you, guys. I love it. Like, that's like, my God. It's like I'm thirsty for like years. And when I hear that, it just gets me going. I love it. Thank you. All right. So let's hit apply here, right? Who here would like to spend 10 months working their ass off and making $12?
No.
Me?
Negative.
This is where it gets real tricky, right? This is where it gets tricky. This is the part that everybody's like, I don't know. You know, I'm not sure about this. But
Well, not full time anyway.
right. But who would like to make $98,000 just from YouTube ads? YouTube paying you.
That's a good number.
That's gonna be me.
Right.
Bring it on.
Exactly. So
I love it.
I'll show you something, right? The 98,000 guys is made around here, right? $10 is made around here. This is like the first 10 months almost. And we're right now we're just talking about one way of making money. We're just talking about YouTube paying you. All right? We're just talking about YouTube paying you. If you sold a product or a service, which I highly, 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 highly recommend, I don't even see YouTube ads money as money. I just see it as like, oh, this is just like random. So I only see the product and revenue as like the real thing. So for example, the first time I did a product launch, like literally at the end of December, I didn't even know what the hell I was doing, but I had a lot of people that I provided value for some amount of time. And then at some point I asked for a sale. I was like, hey, would you guys like to buy this thing? And they're like, yeah, sure. Right? So that's all marketing is. Like, think about it. Even right now, you guys are here. If you're getting value from this from the last 3 days or even right now, just let me know. Are you getting value from this? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes, I'm learning a lot.
Yes. So
Yes.
if at some point I was like, hey, I think you should buy this, would you at least consider it?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Right? People are asking me, what camera should I get? And I'm like, hey, get this camera, and people are buying that camera. Could I have made affiliate income from that?
If you wanted.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have made affiliate income from that, right? If I'm sending you guys to a specific software from Final Cut Pro or use Video Leap, you think I could make sponsorship income? Like they could pay me to send you guys to like do edit on a specific software?
Definitely.
Yes.
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 So like I'm not telling you guys something that's just like random or a get rich quick thing, right? Like this requires hard work. I had to develop my skills, but if I can bring you value, then at some point if I find a way to ask for a sale, I might just get it. Right? You guys get value, I get value, we keep the world moving forward. Make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
So this is the thing that a lot of the stuff is a lot about mindset, right? Like if you don't get past your $10 mark, you'll never get to your $98,000 mark. You'll never get to your beyond six-figure mark. You'll never get past. So this is the hardest part that I want you guys to take a look at and really, really internalize, because if you can really internalize this and this doesn't faze you and you actually start falling in love with it, those are the people that are actually going to make a breakthrough and start something. This is the part that you actually have to get through. This is the hardest part. But if you are like, I'm not going to go all in until I get, so like, let me show you something, right? Let me show you. You guys want to see what happens a little bit after this like month of, because we're looking at 2016, right? So do you guys want to see what happens when I move it just a little bit over into 2017? Just a little bit ahead of this.
Sure.
Right? So if I go to 17, take a look at this. And I won't even go too far out. I'll just go to the month of February. And we'll just go just a little bit farther out than November. Take a look at this. Okay. You guys see the number of subscribers? And now the revenue is getting into, hey, this is a good side hustle now. But if you're not playing all out beforehand, then it doesn't work. For me, another thing I want to share with you guys is take a look at this. The channel started to take off right here. It wasn't taking off here. Can anybody tell me why the channel wasn't taking off here?
Because you just started and nobody knew about you.
Takes like a lot of time in the beginning for sure.
I think you made no videos at that time.
Maybe you didn't make as many videos.
I wasn't making videos. Right? Now, talent matters. Those things matters. But you guys saw that you could have a video of a fan and that can potentially blow up. Like crazy shit like that, right? I'm not telling you have a channel about that just to make extra money. But like you could if you wanted to. Here's where I started taking off, where like I was actually posting a bunch of videos and then pretty immediately after that, right? Like how long did it take me to start taking off after I started making my videos? How long?
So little time.
It's very little time. Like literally few weeks I started getting traction. So that's the thing about if you really commit. So if you don't commit, then that change doesn't happen. But if you actually commit and go in, then it works. Now your question might be, hey, what does that mean? I might be busy. Do any of you guys, like how many people here have jobs, you're working full time, or you don't have that much free time? Like raise your hands if you're already like you got something going on and you don't have like, you're not full time like free. Right? So we have, a lot of us have limited amount of time. I saw Robin raise her hand. I saw Stacy, Clara, Gilberto. So when you don't have unlimited amount of time, what I want to tell you is these videos that I made that actually started putting me on the map, guys, these videos took me, I spent 1 hour every day. Between 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I would leave at 6 a.m. I would go do my college. Then I would be done with college around 4 p.m. Then I would go do my part-time jobs and I would come home at 9 p.m. So I would leave home at 6 a.m. I would come home at 9 p.m. And between 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., I had a 1 hour window. That was the only time I had available. It was just that 1 hour window. Within that 1 hour window, I had to make things work because at 10 p.m., then I had to go back to sleep. Right? So in that 1 hour window is where I created my videos. Do you have a 1 hour window in your day? Yes or no? 1 hour window.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yes.
So
can I ask how long were the videos you were making at that point?
Adam, yo, what's up? So the videos I was making at that point were between 20 to 50 minutes.
So you just did, so there wasn't much editing going on.
No editing.
I'm finding that it's taken me, a couple hours at least to add music and do all this stuff.
Yep. So for me, when I had limited amount of time, I think it's worth learning how to edit, but I don't think it's worth if it's going to stop you. So I made my process so I had no editing. I never did more than one take. And I just I would think about what I needed to speak about and then I would just do it.
How many videos did you bang out in like a month or like per day as well?
I started doing one a day for quite a bit. And then I started to slow down as my channel started taking off and I had to focus on different things. But I'll show you because reality is just reality. So let's just take a look at what the actual stats say. So I'll move this over to 16, the first year I got started, and then we'll move this over to December. Cool. So let's go here. So if you actually look, this week I produced 8 videos. You guys see the dates? September 1st, September 2nd, September 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. All of these were published. Right? So 8 videos that week, 8 videos this week, 4 videos the week after that, 5 videos the week after that, 8 videos a week after that, 9 videos a week after that, 8 videos a week after that, 8 videos a week after that, 2 after that, then took a week off, then 2 videos, and then 4 videos, and you guys see that, like, and then I just exploded. But
hi Kazi, I have one question. May I ask you now?
yes, you can ask me. Just give me 1 second. The explosion was caused by this, guys. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And something weird, I'll tell you, to this day, a lot of it comes from this. To this day, 4 years later.
That's pretty cool.
Right? So that's a really important thing to understand about YouTube. You're essentially putting in a lot of work ahead of time and for free to create opportunity and leverage for yourself.
Right.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Thanks. So my question is that as you started, I think 4 or 5 years ago, around, let's say 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So you said you didn't actually do a lot of editing and everything. So, but now the market is kind of maybe different into 2020 and 21.
Not true. You saw a video of a fan right now. You saw a picture of a fan for 10 hours and it's 33 million views.
Yeah.
So
okay, yeah, that's true. That's true for sure.
Yeah. So
Oh my god.
yeah.
A very good fan, by the way.
Yeah, you're enjoying this? Nice. So go ahead. I still want to listen to you. Go, if you didn't finish your question, go for it, Shajada.
Okay, yeah. So basically, I can, if you, I'm not sure how the time will go. I can take maybe 1 minute if possible.
Sure.
I actually work full time. I mean, I work at a very good company. I'm like, I work at eBay actually. If I'm like,
oh, nice. You're working at eBay. Congrats, bro.
So I actually saw your video like on Facebook first, and then I was really curious, and I joined today. I mean, I was probably late. sorry.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
But the thing is, I mean, I had one channel like a few months ago. Then I posted, I think 4 or 5 videos, and I also posted my channel link here. Then I was really, I mean, I'm really busy, that's for sure. But then I lost my enthusiasm or, everything. Then for last few months, I have not posted any video. But I mean, as I work professionally for last 10 years, if I can spend some time, I even have like all the equipments which is needed. I have my mirrorless camera, Canon M50. I have my
nice.
microphone.
Good camera.
Like, yeah, I have everything literally, which is needed to begin or
got
start
a nice
the
chair.
channel. So yeah, I mean, but I'm not getting that power in my mind that I should invest good amount of time and really do that. But I really want to, but I'm losing that power. So can you help me here? How can I do that?
Yep. So here what's happening, my friend, is you're not like whatever it is that you're gonna be making content on, that's not something either meaningful to you or you're not enjoying. You haven't created a process that you actually enjoy. Right? Like, why do you feel like you're not making content? Like, you have all the equipment, you have everything, even though I want to make sure that you guys understand. You guys just, hi, Olivia. Nice to have you here. Your mic is off right now, but I just wanted to say hi because I remember we went over your channel yesterday. Awesome. So, Shajada, think about that. I want you to think about that. Like, why are you not making videos? Like, you guys don't need anything outside of a phone. So it's important. Like, what is stopping you, Shajada? Like, I know you said more. Go ahead.
That's same question to my mind actually.
Do you enjoy the stuff you're making content on?
I enjoy, but I think somehow I'm also kind of lazy to that. I'm not lazy personally. I work hard. I work a lot, study a lot, in technology world, how it goes. But I think when I start making videos, there I'm really lazy.
Right. It's not because you're lazy. It's because you either don't have clarity of plan. Most of the times we lack clarity.
Yeah.
How can you be lazy but you are working a full-time job? Like, it doesn't even make sense.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean, I even work full time.
I think he's too much in his mind.
So I think it's like the important thing here, Shajata, for you is you're not lazy. So you have to change that internal dialogue. The important thing about it is you have to do it in a way that you enjoy. There's something about this process that you're doing it in a way you're not enjoying. And 2, you're not giving yourself a clear plan. So the best way that I did it is the day before. Okay, YouTube isn't something you do normally, right? YouTube isn't something for most of you that you do normally. Maybe just for some of you. If it's not a normal thing, you're not just going to do it randomly one day. Like, there's no cue in your day that's going to cause that behavior to get triggered, right? It's not like, for me, I can drink water randomly. I need it to survive, right? I can eat food randomly. I can talk to a friend randomly, because those are things that I enjoy so much, and they're just kind of there. They're just going to happen. Some people develop a habit of exercising, and that happens automatically. Here, if YouTube is not a thing that you do, it's not a part of your identity, then you have to plan a day ahead or that day. Once you
can I ask you something?
Yes, go ahead.
So basically, you're saying that we need to make it a habit and enjoy it, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Kazi?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so I actually had a question. So, you know how you were saying, like, when you uploaded multiple videos in 1 week,
yeah,
you got more revenue and more people liked what you were doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, would you recommend that we record, say I start my YouTube channel today, okay?
Yeah.
And say I record a Python course and I edit it, everything, and I have the separate videos and everything.
Yep.
Should I publish one out every single day?
You can, yes.
And then would that get me to the same point of when you started to boom, or would I still have to wait in that sense?
So, okay, so this is where it gets tricky. This is where you have to, like, what I'm getting paid for is essentially being willing to handle a lot of, I have really high tolerance to things not being clear. Entrepreneurs get paid a lot because they can handle uncertainty. The more uncertainty you can handle, the more likely you are to like actually succeed in this journey. If you're looking for certainty, this is not a good area for you to be in. So like, if I do this exact thing, will I be in the exact same place? I don't know, bro. You could have 20 views or maybe 10 subscribers, or you could have like 20,000 subscribers. It's like that part is out of your control. What's in your control is the amount of effort that you actually put into it. So if you can put in X amount of effort and do it for a prolonged period of time, and don't be so driven to the results and the numbers, you will succeed. Like, there's literally no way you can't. YouTube is safer than any fucking job you can ever dream of. Because at the worst case scenario, and this is what I always say to people, worst case scenario, if everything goes to hell, I can just ask for a job. Like, I can go to my audience and I can be like, hey, is there anybody who has a job for me? I can do a job.
True.
So you see what I'm saying? So ultimately, it's like building relationships. Like, all of you guys are here on this call. Worst comes to worst and everything is over, I'll be like, hey, do you guys have any like people that are looking for a job? One of you guys might be like, yeah, actually, I have somebody who could use your help with this or this other thing. And I'm like, cool, I got a job now. That's the worst thing that can happen. I think it's safer than a job, because at a job, they can let you go. Right? Mm-hmm. A job, it can be, and then what? You have to start all over again, then be dependent on somebody again, dependent on somebody's financial. So That's the part that I want you guys to understand. But I really want to go the opposite route of every other guru that's out there that's talking about YouTube, that's talking about these things. I want to go the route of opposite of like making it sound easy. I want to go the opposite of making it sound like something that every single person can just get and it will happen. I want you to understand the amount of work that it requires, because what I believe about everybody here is that none of you is lazy. What I believe is every single person that's here is looking to execute. Every single person that's here is hungry and ambitious and driven. Nobody at a Friday 11:50 a.m. is on a Zoom call with some weird dude with purple headsets listening and talking about YouTube.
Oh my God.
Right? Like,
I have a question I want to ask.
Go ahead, Ronald.
I already have a YouTube channel, and I have about 5 or maybe more on there, but I don't get no views.
What are you making your content? How many videos have you put out, Ronald?
Probably about 5 or 6. I'm a minister, and I do my sermons and put them on YouTube.
You have a great opportunity. So let me actually give you some tips on this. I got something good for you. Yeah, my Chrome just crashed, so 1 second, let me open it up.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Quasi.
1 second, please. I want to answer this question and then we'll take you on right after, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, cool. So let me go here. Oh man, freaking really awesome fan sound for sleep. White noise for superb slumber, studying and relaxation. 1.94 million subscribers. All right, everybody has hope. I have hope too. Holy crap.
I think I've gone to sleep to that fan sound.
That's a very niche thing right there.
Very niche, very niche.
I may start a channel for
It's called
that just
Record
with
Birds
coding
in the
sounds.
Woods.
Ronald, what's your channel called?
KOH 624.
KOH 624. Got it. Okay. This one right here.
By the way, just to add another thing, that white noise channel is really popular. I also know that channel personally.
Nice. So, Ronald, this is your channel, right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Whoops.
Yeah, I can't.
My bad. Here we go. So this is your channel, right, Ronald?
Yes.
Okay. So your thing here, I already know that you're a great speaker just by actually listening to you on this call. The reason why right now your problem is packaging. So the main problem why it's not actually getting found is thumbnail and title. So for example, a lot of your videos, the title is like May 16, 2019. Nobody's going to type that in for it to come up. Also, if I see it, I don't know what's in the video, so I won't click on it.
Okay.
So that is one big thing. And also the thumbnail. So, like for example, each of these titles, like this is a better title. 2 Masters Lucifer Wages War. This is like a little bit better than something that has...
That's my book. That's the book I wrote.
Cool.
That's cool.
Now, Ronald, here's something else I want to tell you. Nobody knows what you do and what your book is or cares about your book. What they care about is the message. So, for example, I have a product that I think is the best in the world. But if I literally made a video with that product, I do believe that I have the best product, one of the best products in the world. The problem that happens is nobody else knows that product. So I'll say something and it'll be like, oh, what the hell? Like, why is nobody caring? But I won't, that video is not going to get any views and none of you guys is going to watch it. The reason why you guys are even here is I'm not even talking that much about myself. Like some of you guys probably don't even know how my name is spelled, right? And that's okay. With you, right? Like that's totally fine. The main thing is why you're even here, Ronald and other people here, is I'm directly addressing you, totally forgetting about myself and just addressing what your pain point is, what your concern, what your problem is. Right now on this YouTube, why it's not going out to a lot of people is it's made for people who already know all this stuff, which is probably you and the few other people that listen to you in real life. the other people who don't know your stuff, it's really hard for them to find you. The best advice I can give you is find somebody else who's similar to what you're doing, who's also giving sermons, but they're blowing up and they're getting a lot of views, and you want to model your channel after them. Was Eric Thomas doing sermons at some point? Like Eric Thomas, the person who does a lot of motivation? Like he had a huge channel. I mean, he's huge.
Reverend Ike.
Right? Yeah, I don't know if he did sermons ever, but I know there are a few people who are like, he did, right? At some point. So you don't have to make your thumbnails this fancy. Like you could have like this, right? Like secrets to success, nothing funny. This is not him doing sermons, but basically he's speaking, giving valuable advice, so you can model a lot of things out of this. So I would try to find people you enjoy, Ronald. Keep going with your messaging, but thumbnail and title is the most important thing. If you change that, I believe your channel can grow.
Okay.
Second thing,
Go
ahead.
When you say thumbnail, what is that?
Oh, okay. So thumbnail is this thing right here.
Like your book cover.
It's like your book cover, exactly. So it's this thing.
Is the image for every video, but basically.
Yeah. So this over here, like this cover right here is the thumbnail for this video. This cover right here is the thumbnail for this video. All right. So whatever your cover.
Are you talking about the picture that I put up?
Yeah, for the video. Yes, the picture that you put up for the video. Correct. Yep. So that is going to be that's your thumbnail. So if you have a thumbnail that's maybe like even a closer up of your face, that is pretty good. Something where we can see you or see you in the middle of you talking. So it looks like you're like almost like this, right? Like this thumbnail is quit lying about your grind. And if I look at this picture right here, I can see that he's in the middle of talking or saying something. I can look at this picture and the words underneath it, and I'm like, okay, this video, he's gonna like talk about quit lying about your grind. It's gonna be something about passion. I already know what it is before clicking into it. So the problem that's happening with you is there's probably valuable content that you have, but you're not giving me enough reason to click on it. So
okay,
that's the most important thing. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And totally random and left field. If you started putting out your content on, like, if you can even get somebody's help, but if you put out your content on TikTok, I actually believe you would grow like crazy.
I have a TikTok account.
Yes, I believe if you put out your content on TikTok, you can point those people to your YouTube, but like, if you just put out your advice, your biggest thing is you want to get your message out to as many people as possible, right?
Yes.
Yes. So then I'm not religious about what platform it happens with. The only thing I like about YouTube is that's eventually where people go deeply and listen to you, like in long form, so they can truly hear your message. So YouTube, of course, like you should have, but I believe that if you had a TikTok and you put out messages there that are 50 or 60 seconds, small enough for people to consume and hear it, it keeps going out to a lot of people and it'll get you really like known, and then people will start watching your YouTube more too.
Okay.
So I actually would really, yeah, I believe that.
I see.
Okay, go for it, Gilberto.
Yeah. How do you overcome the fear of talking to the camera? I mean, I'm doing it, but it feels a little bit tricky sometimes.
Or let me ask you something. Was there any other thing in your life? Can you give me one thing in your life that you were at one point scared of and then you overcame it?
Yeah, almost everything, I think.
Okay, so give me one specific thing.
Running.
What scared you about running?
Running 10K, a race of 10K.
Whoa, nice. That's awesome, dude.
I wasn't sure if I can do it, and then I prepare and
that's awesome. Guys, everybody give him a round of applause. That's huge. So congratulations. That's awesome.
That's good.
Woo!
It's nothing to be scared of, man.
Thank you.
So how did you overcome the fear of it and then you did it?
I don't know. I just push myself, I think.
Can you do the same thing, you think, for making videos?
Yeah, I'm doing it, but my question is if you know some way to get better or to overcome that fear.
Do you want the painful answer or do you want the sugar-coated answer?
Yeah, the painful.
It's just fucking painful. Like there's no secret way. There's no secret.
Okay.
There's no secret.
Thank you.
I would love to sell you something for $10,000 where I can help you overcome your fear, but unfortunately, like as much as you want to believe that there's something you can just overcome like this, or there's just nothing. The best advice I can give you is just looking at the camera and doing it.
Okay.
Again and again and again and again and again and again. So like, let me.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, go ahead, Clara.
So like I'm struggling with the content that I want to like make my YouTube channel about, and because I'm a beginner like coder. Yeah. I was thinking maybe like learn with me or something. So like I'm kind of struggling just getting started.
Got it. Okay, so what is something so I see what your problem, right? Your problem right now is, hey, I'm a beginner coder. What do I make my content about?
Yeah.
The journey.
What is that?
I kind of wanted to do, I had the idea to do like learn with me or watch me struggle.
Nice.
Something like that. Like, and maybe I'll be helping somebody else in the long run, but like that's the idea that I have.
Yeah.
But I don't know like how to start on that.
So, okay. So a few things I want to share with you there. Okay. So that's brilliant. I love that you're already thinking about it. You're already thinking about how you want to get started. So that's huge. So congratulations on that. Now, the important thing that I want to mention here is for you to get started on your journey to making content, the first thing is you have to, there's always going to be like so many different options. Options lead to paralysis, right? Like sometimes if I go to like a restaurant and they're like, I'm like, what do you recommend? And they're like, I recommend you get the grilled skirt steak. Oh, I also recommend you get the roasted Mary's chicken. Oh, by the way, we have this other thing. I'm like, please just stop talking. I'm like, I feel the pain, you know, I'm like, oh my God, so many good options. Now I'm in just pain and I can't appreciate even one thing.
Right.
So
I need a second opinion.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah. So one thing is I want you to, at some point, you know, pick one thing and just do it. It will allow you, like you will start seeing a lot more as you start actually moving forward. I think of it like driving a car. You can't prepare for all the turns and adjustments you're going to make ahead of time, right? Like you guys don't, like before you leave. Whoa, is that an actual snake?
Yeah. Actually, Cassie, the very first videos that I watched from you was
that's a thumbnail,
bruh.
Oh, Python videos.
As soon as I started programming on Python, I decided to just get my ball Python. So this guy is just because of you. So
wow.
Oh my God.
Do you let your clients touch your Python?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, that's a sexual harassment training just waiting to happen.
Only if they actually ask me to touch the snake. But yeah, this is clear.
Yeah, wow. Amazing.
Mascot, at least for...
That's one of my best things I've inspired somebody to do. I love that. Kayla says that's real commitment.
Yeah, thank you.
You could get viral with this thing.
Okay, I love it. Clara, I don't want to miss your question. So, when it comes to making your content, one thing we have to just pick. Now, the second thing is you're torn and I can feel the pain between this thing or that thing. For me, when I started learning coding is when I started making my videos, okay? So the best thing to study from is like not even what I'm saying, but what I've done and what other people have done, oftentimes that is way more valuable and truthful than the words coming out of somebody's mouth. Because like, even if I don't want to be, maybe I can be wrong or forget something, right? I'm a human being. But if you just go look at what I actually did, you'll see the real answer. So I'll give you an example. Let's take a look at this video. Okay. Why do I have ads? I pay for not having ads. Okay. All right. So this video here, right? Clara, have you learned what a for loop is in programming?
No, I'm basically learning JavaScript right now. I've learned HTML and kind of familiar with CSS, so I'm truly a beginner.
Okay, the example I'll give you is in this one. I was learning a programming, like how you're learning a language called JavaScript, right? I was learning a language called R at the time, okay? R.
Okay.
I was a beginner in this, and I was solving a problem. Like, it was just like a problem, and I was like, you know what? I can solve it on my own and just do it, but what if I just like explained how I solved it and just put it up on YouTube? Right?
Cool.
Do you guys see that I didn't even know how to make it a full screen? You guys see how like this much of the screen is like not even used? Because I literally didn't know how to make something full screen on YouTube. Right? And I posted this video. Now, another thing I want you guys to tell me is I called the video R Programming Week 2 Assignment 1 Pollutant Mean Walkthrough Part 1. You think I knew how to title videos back then?
No.
Maybe not.
Not really. I think you should have got a Python. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely not. I didn't know how to title videos, right? And I wasn't even trying to get views on this video. I just thought I will do a random thing and it might be helpful to somebody else. My only methodology that I operate with is I call it just one, right? How many viewers do I need for me to feel happy? How many? Just one.
Just one.
How many subscribers do I need to feel fulfilled? Just one.
Just one.
Right? How many people need to watch this video for them to change their life? Just one.
Just one.
Right? I just need one person's life to be changed. So you guys see how that makes everything so easy to do? So easy.
Right.
Like, I just need one older me to watch it and get some amount of value. So like when I solve this problem, I'm like, literally a younger me might come through this, and if they see it solved, it will help them. That's it, right? I just solved the problem. I put it up online. I didn't expect for it to get 50,000 views. I didn't expect for it to do, this is so helpful, blah, blah, blah. There's like there's a student that says, I'm a PhD student trying to get my head around it. This is a great resource. I was a complete beginner. And apparently I'm helping a PhD.
Wow.
So something beautiful happens when, like, look at this, right? Oh man, this is super helpful. I'm very frustrated by the week 2 assignment as I did not know how to do that. I've been using blah, blah, blah for 2+ years, something else for 6 months, started using, like, I don't even know, to this day, I don't even know what any of that means, what this guy's talking about.
Love it.
I put out a video. I didn't listen to any voices, and I just moved on. I just thought, just one. I'm gonna make. How many videos am I gonna make today? Just one, right? And okay, go ahead. Somebody was.
Thank you,
quick question, Tati.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, there are some weeks in which you uploaded like 7 videos or 8 videos.
Yeah.
So my question is like, how much time it would take to you to upload one video, like from shooting it till editing it?
1 hour.
Okay, cool.
I was doing it in a way where I was doing 1 hour. So I'll tell you my secret to what got me started, because I had limited amount of time. So again, let's just look at the truth. So like, here's I'll show you the actual video, right? So like, I'll show you my first few videos that I made. Oh my God. How many ads? All right. Unit 1, it's syntax. Tip.
Hey guys, how are you doing? So today I'm going to take on a very interesting challenge, which is going to be I'm going to go through the entire Codecademy course and try to finish it as fast as I can.
Like, I didn't know we were all going to be having fun watching my younger self at one point, you know?
On the way, my goal is to
also ASMR.
Yeah, it's like, it feels like ASMR. Yeah. It's like so relaxing and soothing listening to it.
Just have this on the fans channel. Just, you know, all the ambient noise.
Right. And I was sick when I was making this too.
It's
I feel like if you cut your beard, you're gonna go back to that age. All of a sudden, I guess.
Yeah, the beard is just a hack to look older. You know, I was like, man, I'm tired of looking like I just came out.
Right. I wouldn't mind.
When you print it. So this video was something that I had to not script out. It was just something I had to go over. It was almost like I was going through a book together with you. So it was like this coding thing that I was just doing for the first time, and I decided to go through it online. All these videos are one take because I believe in, I call it the one take wonder. So I want all of you guys to become the one take wonder.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And something beautiful about that is, here's the thing. How many of you guys believe that you can do a video in one take? Like, raise your hand. Just be honest. Like, raise your hands.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. A lot of us
I've
believe.
done it. It wasn't great yet, but yeah.
Right. Now,
One take, but not perfect.
one take wonders. Beautiful. Now, let me ask you guys something. How many of you, when you guys are speaking with me directly or you're speaking with somebody else directly, how many times do you have to do multiple takes when you're speaking to a person? Do you guys go, I didn't mean to say that. I'm so sorry. Cut. Let me say that again. Does that happen?
No.
Right? So how many of us can have a conversation in one take? How many of us can have a conversation in one take? Raise your hands.
Everyone.
Yeah.
It depends how pretty she is.
Right? So if you can have a conversation in one take, I like that joke, by the way, David. So if you can have a conversation in one take with a person in real life, well, then you can do the same thing in a video. Okay? You can do the exact same thing in a video. I see Olivia just going crazy. We need to give her some music in the back so we can go crazy with her.
Oh my.
I love the music in her videos. I get going. I'm like, yo, I lost my mind yesterday. So much fun. So for me, my videos were like, I want to do them in a way where I only have to do one take and just speak. The whole thing is I just planned out what I was going to talk about ahead of time. And if it's your truth, you don't have to make shit up. It's just your truth, right? Like Ronald doesn't have to think about how do I do a sermon? Like he doesn't have to be like, what words do I need to say to make it sound like I'm doing a sermon? He actually does them. So all he needs is somebody to record them and package them nicely, and that's it. Like, so for us, if you're doing it on your truths, you don't need to do 8 different takes, you know? You can just actually talk about it and share your experience or insight or the video. Now, I'm not making you shy away from learning editing because I think it's a good thing to enjoy it and be able to tell your story. I think it's awesome to actually learn it, but it's not something, if you have limited time, you can totally do a video in one take. And then, so all of my videos, and this is something I even do to this day, I don't do that thing where I'm like, I need to post one a day. I'm not religious to posting one a day. I just do it and I hit publish. I do another one, I hit publish. I do another one, I hit publish. I don't like queue them. I don't like schedule them. I don't try to do 30 videos and then I'm going to release one at a time. I just do them and I hit publish. So if you look at my channel, there never has been any consistency in my channel, but I don't care. Some weeks I make 8 videos and 10 videos. Some weeks I make 0. The other weeks I make 12. It doesn't matter. I just keep going.
Quasi, I have a question.
Okay, a lot of people are raising their hands. I just started noticing, so I don't know how many people were raising their hands. So I'm gonna address them, and then I'll come to you. Is it Ionak?
Yes, you got it right.
Okay,
Thank you.
it.
I appreciate the value you've been giving away so far.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you saying that. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. let's go Julio. I wonder if I'm saying your name right, bro. I always say Julio. I hope it's right.
Yeah, close. Julio.
Julio. Okay, got it. All right.
Julio.
Julio.
I mean, you already touched upon the points. My question. Also, before I answer my question, I don't know if Gilberto is still here, but I kind of have a suggestion that I started thinking about that made everything easier when it comes to the anxiety of talking to the camera.
Hello.
You're there? Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, one thing that I realized that made it much easier for me to start posting was don't talk to your entire audience. You're not talking to everyone, trying to please everyone and trying to make sure that everyone likes you. Just choose a couple of friends that you know will enjoy your content. Right? And when you do that, now you're pleasing just a handful of people. Much easier for you to say, okay, I know that they will like what I'm gonna say. That makes you feel good. And just consider the rest of the audience just people that are spectating. And if they don't like you, let them unfollow you.
That's money. Let me play some sounds for that.
Do you say that for the comment that I received in one video or in one of my videos?
No.
What?
No. What? No, nothing.
Gilberto, for your question before, you were saying the fear, how to overcome the fear of talking to the camera.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is, imagine like you're talking, like Gilberto, you have friends?
Yes, of course.
Okay, good.
Some.
Name your one friend that's a good friend? Andres. Okay. When you look at the camera, when you speak to Andres, how do you feel?
Normal.
Normal.
Right now.
So when you look at the camera, I want you to look at the camera like you're looking at Andres.
Okay.
So speak to that one person. That's what he's saying. That's what Julio is saying to you.
Okay, I get it. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much, Julio.
That is actually money. That advice is actually really money. But you have to actually you can even say it like, Andres, let me say that back, and then go and say it like actually like you're talking to him. My first YouTube video, my first one, is actually made for one person. So I wasn't even trying to play games. I was literally trying to help a person do their Coursera assignment. And I'm even saying his name in the video that has 50,000 views right now. Like I'm actually saying his name. So if it helps, you can even say the person's name you're talking to and just let other people be confused when they're watching the video. Like, wait. I'm not Andres.
All right. So going back to my question, but I'm glad that might help. So my question is, do you have a specific, so there's a difference between like when you're doing one take, you're going in free flow, right? So you're just talking to the camera, you're not really scripting anything. And you mentioned that sometimes you do prepare, right? So that preparation phase, do you have a specific structure that makes it easy so that you can follow some bullet points without scripting it too much?
Yes. 100%. Let me actually see if I can pull up. Okay, give me 1 second. I let me see if I can actually pull up something that I can actually show you. Okay, so let's go here. So I'll give you an example. Okay, so this is what it actually looks like. So here's a video I wanted to do about I wanted to do this series, which I actually should do, which was pretty cool. And it was a series I was doing on billionaire developers. So like Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, those people. And I had a lot of like really dense concepts that I wanted to share, like dense thoughts, not just something you can just sit there and just chat, like dense shit. Because I was like going deep into some of these books and I was pulling out facts and I was using that to construct my video and construct solid arguments. So for that, I was writing down bullet points. So like here, you'll see like best developers outperform average developers not by 10x or 100x, but by 1000x. And I wanted to quote this part, and it was from a book called, I think the book is called Essentialism or something like that. Right, so that. I wanted to reference Deep Work by Cal Newport, so I made sure I wrote that. I wanted to talk about the salary of developers making over 100,000. So I first just wrote out all bullet points, okay? Then I came up with like what this video will be called. I came up with like 10 or 15 different titles. All right, so like average developers versus 1000x developers. And I was like, But I kept going. I didn't judge myself. And then I wrote ultra high performing. Like with this title, right? I liked it, but it was kind of like, like nobody's really looking for this title. Then I wrote ultra high performing developer. And like that's a pretty kind of unclear. Then I was like, how to become a 1000x developer. Like kind of cool. Power of deep work for developers. This was okay. I kept going. And the last one I came to was how billionaire developers think, decoding the mind of billionaire developers. What do you guys think about that title?
That's good.
That's a good one.
Right?
Actually, I was watching the video yesterday.
I'd click
I
on
was
it.
actually
I'm not
watching the
even a
video
developer.
yesterday.
Right. So like even if you're not a developer, you click on it. So packaging, here's the unfortunate truth, but a fortunate truth if you learn it. Guys, you could have the best video on the planet, but unfortunately that this one part is actually 1,000,000% more important than what you actually say in the video. Because if I don't click on your video, it doesn't matter. Like it literally doesn't matter what you say in the video. It's almost like you don't exist or your content doesn't exist. And then this is where it gets advanced, Julio. And you know, I try not to go too much this route because people are like, oh, I need this. Like I need 1,000,000 bullet points and I need to. But then what I do is I will, and I don't always do this again, guys. So like, to be completely honest, out of the 2,000 videos I've made, there's probably like 7 or 9 that I've truly scripted out. Okay, so I want to make that clear. All right, like truly scripted out. Then what I did for this video is I took those bullet points and then I turned them into a script. Right, so like I wanted my hook to be strong. So my hook, I was like, what if my hook is like Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Ron Jeremy? What do they all have in common? A huge ego. Just kidding. And then I'm like, 2/3 of them are ultra high performing developers. And then you see what I'm saying? So like a little joke in the start, solid hook, and then I get into the video. So other than that, what I recommend for most people is just some bullet points and then just go. I don't think you need a script. You can have certain bullet points and then you can address them. Like I can imagine, like when I watched Olivia's video yesterday, I can almost imagine I would be okay with watching her videos if she even had a notebook in her hand, like without doing any editing or cutting. And she, like if she literally had a notebook in her hand and she had like 5 points and she looked at the point and she was like, okay, number 1. And then she just puts the notebook down and she's like, I'm going to talk about like mentality and why it's so important. And then she keeps talking about it, picks up her notebook and looks at the bullet point number 2 and goes, yes, this is the second thing I want to talk about. And then she talks about it. The fucking beat drops. I don't care. I don't need her to even edit that. But if she's going through really good content, even if she has to look at it, that is pure gold. So for me, when it comes to scripting, it's bullet points. And that's good for me. It's good enough.
Somebody wants some roasting.
Yeah. So I'm picturing. I know that you cut out the pauses, right? And that also adds to the video itself. So potentially, like all I would have to do in case there's some very intensive subject that I want to discuss regarding the career of a CEO, maybe I can just look at the script, read it, jump back, say it, and cut the part where I'm reading it. You can. You definitely, if you want to have it scripted, you definitely can do that. And cut, yeah, exactly. And you can cut the part where you're reading it, right? But one important thing, Julio, Julio. One important thing, Julio. One important thing I want you to get out of this is don't lose the soul in. I know you won't lose the soul in there. You're too fucking charismatic and energetic, and I love that about you. But just make sure that you're not putting the words on a pedestal. Put the feeling and the heart on a pedestal, because that comes through the camera. I can feel that. When I'm talking, do you guys feel my energy on the call? Do you guys like feel something? Right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep.
If I had a random slideshow and I was just talking about the slideshow, would you guys feel the same way?
Yes.
No.
I would be asleep.
No, right? So that's the important part. Like, you want to make sure that feeling comes across, and you want to put that on a pedestal. So if you have to go off script, I go off script so much, you know. If I just have a bullet point and I talk about it and then I remember some other shit, I just go. I make sure I'm feeling it. Like I feel it in my heart. It's a truth that resonates with me, and then I go there. Hacks.
Amen.
What's up?
Say amen.
Yeah. Awesome. So feel it. So it's like few hacks to feel it is, if you get frustrated about something, it's really hard to not feel frustration. You feel frustrated. It's like one of those feelings you can feel very quickly. Those are hacks. Harder things are feeling grateful about something, but like rants and feeling frustrated, it quickly gets you in your body, and like you can experience what you're saying. So I keep some bullet points, and then I go, and then if I feel them, the better the video gets.
I like that. All right. So now the reason why I like scripting at least a little bit is because my feeling part, like my brainstorming mode, my free flow, talks in very long sentences.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Very, very precise. So, but I really appreciate the feedback. Thanks.
Yep. Cool. Got it. Yeah. So you can have a bullet point and then go through them, and then they'll keep you on track most of the times. You know, that's what I actually like about that. That's why I actually really like slideshows, like making Google Slides. So it keeps me talking and doesn't give me a script. I just have images. So like I'll put 20 images of what I want to talk about. And that keeps me on track without even needing a script. And it's visually cool for you guys because you get to see like what we're talking about now. So yeah, little cues for yourself would be great, and it keeps you on track the whole time. And then you can just like boom, move to the next part. As soon as I feel like the value is not there anymore, I very quickly will move to the next point that's valuable. I have like this crazy value radar that's just like fucking beep, 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 like value, like, and then as soon as I start detecting this is not value, it's kind of like what it sounds like in my head is, you guys know, like those new cars now, when you're like backing out, if there's something around you, it'll be like beep, 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 right? Or when you're turning and it'll like beep like crazy and it gives you anxiety. You're like, what the hell? Like, what's happening? I'm not even close to anybody. So like, that starts going in my head as soon as I'm getting away from the value. I think that has come from uploading 490 plus videos on just one YouTube channel, plus probably doing over like 500 lives, countless coaching calls. So I have like probably over 1,000 to 2,000 like videos of me like speaking. So over time, I just developed like this really strong sense. And as soon as I feel like I'm on tangents, I go back. But it's a dangerous area because I also want you to be in your heart and not too much in your head. So micro improvements every video. Don't overjudge yourself, but you'll improve over a quantity, like long period of time. Think about like developing a skill like guitar or skateboarding or biking or whatever. It will take a lot of repetitions. I believe that you can't get quality without doing quantity. So just do a lot of it and do what you're feeling with the script, and I think you will get so good at it, bro.
Hi, Kazi. Would you like to review my YouTube channel? It has like 5-6 videos. Do you have 1 minute time to see?
Who is this?
I'm Shahzada.
Okay, we went over you, so give me 1 second. I want to I'm going to go with Stacy and a few others, and then maybe at some point I'll do the roasting of the YouTube channels or reviewing of the YouTube channels. Is that cool? And Julio, you good with that answer?
Absolutely, man.
Okay, beautiful. All right, thank you. So let's bring on, so Stacy, I see your hand is raised. Hi.
How's it going?
Does somebody want to help me spotlight? Oh, awesome. Thank you. Somebody's helping with that. Beautiful. Go ahead.
So I guess my question was, since this is about the making of that $1,000, I wanted to maybe get some insight on whether or not you got your first 1,000 just strictly from YouTube, or was it from other sources?
My first, okay, that's a brilliant question. Thank you for that. So let's go and look at the truth. I love just looking at the actual truth. So I want to go here. You guys can see that. Let me go, I think January. So this is where I did something that I'm going to share with you guys in a second. We're going to get a little bit advanced. Is that okay if we get just a little bit advanced, guys?
Sure.
I try to.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Cool.
That's fine.
I'm always like, man, I don't want to just everybody be like, oh my God, this is so crazy. All right. So let's go to January. All right. So right at the start of I remember like New Year's Day, what I decided to do was I sold a product. Like I came up with something and I'm like, people are already following me for programming. What if I had something on programming that maybe went deeper and gave more value, but I could charge $47 for it?
Okay.
So I sold that thing. That thing that day made me, I think, $1,200.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was
in one day.
Yeah, that was huge. That was huge for me. I was like, whoa. Oh my God, I was losing my mind. Now that number is not $1,200. That number is a lot more. But those days it was that. So that is how I broke my first $1,000. Okay. And remember we talked about there's 14, 15 different ways we can make an income, Stacy?
Yes.
For me, I recommend like making a channel on what you're good at or what you like want to, whatever it is that you're like providing specific value on. And then maybe one day you can sell a course. I think that's like a really good, solid way to go about it. It doesn't. And so for me, that's what I did. I decided to sell a course. And that's how I broke my first $1,000. Okay. And this is the part. What's up?
You can also do affiliate marketing.
Yes. I will
like ClickBank.
Yes, you can. There's a lot of that stuff you guys can do. Just one thing with me, guys, everybody has their own ways of going about it. For me, I like to recommend build your own brand. Like build your own brand. Affiliate and stuff.
Yes.
Like there's so many ways to do it. But like for me, it dilutes your brand and your message. You end up sometimes like there's lack of trust because you're always trying to sell other people's product and then you're dependent on other people. And so if those people decide to not be your affiliates anymore for whatever reason, I believe in like make something valuable and then sell your own thing. I think that's the best way to be the most profitable.
Multiple streams of income.
So
I have a question when you have a moment.
Okay, 1 second. So Stacy, does that help at all?
Yeah, it definitely helps. Yeah, I like that. That you mentioned branding, and I think that's very important. Is really once you get that confidence about yourself and what value you have to bring, then that's when it really hits home that you can build your own brand.
Yes,
I think that's good.
Here's the tricky part about the confidence. If you wait for permission to get that confidence, most of these things will never become a reality. That was one big difference between me and my close friends, where we started out and then I built something and they didn't, or they couldn't. So like, here's a crazy part, right, Stacy? If you don't start trying to believe in yourself or like that I can do this or I'm going to start working on it now, you're not going to make those videos and you're not going to make them like with your heart as much because you're always like looking for permission. You're like, I don't have enough permission right now to be really confident in my videos or like really deliver my all, really deliver my value. That's going to make, guys, what's going on? If we can just mute the weird sounds. Okay, thank you.
I checked everyone's somewhere.
Okay, cool. So you have to almost be delusional a little bit and just decide to believe in yourself today.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Like, is it okay if I just decided to believe in myself today? Is it okay? Is it okay with you, Stacey? So like, don't.
And that's good because yesterday when Olivia talked and she was like super motivated, and I was like, yeah, I can do this. I'm gonna show my face. So I hope you can look at my video and roast me if you have to. But yeah, I think I did. I showed my face this time.
Okay, perfect. I love that. That is amazing. So self-esteem is such a big part of this game. I can get technical with this shit. So, okay, I'll get a little technical with this shit. So, we have money, right? Like, let's say we want to make money. So, the closest thing to money is what? What's one step that happens before if you wanted to build a brand or sell a course, what's the thing that happens right before there's actually the money hits your bank account? What's the step right before?
Value.
I believe that there is something that's actually
demand
even closer than that. You guys are going farther. Product. Who said that?
Kayla.
Yep. So product is the thing that comes right before you get money, because you can't, even if you wanted to pay me, Stacey, you can't pay me if I don't have a product.
Okay.
Right? What comes? So like you literally cannot, like if I have a product on a page, you can pay me and buy the product or the service. So that's what it is. Now, what's the thing that comes right above the product, right before the product? What gets you to my product in the first place?
Excitement.
Excitement?
Interest.
Interest. Yep.
Yeah.
So the YouTube videos and the content is actually the thing that gets you to my product. If you hadn't viewed my content, you wouldn't get to the product. If you don't get to the product, you don't get to the money. See what I'm saying? So there's money. Right above money is product. Directly above money is product. Directly above product is content. And what's above content? This is where it gets tricky. What's above content? What's the thing that happens before content happens?
Ideas.
Inspiration.
Initiative.
Execution. Right?
Just starting.
So I'd like to combine all of those things, inspiration, whatever, all of those things, right? What is it, the thing that brings inspiration? What is the thing? Humans.
Passion.
Right? Like humans is the thing above content. If you don't have a person or talent, you're never going to come up with those inspiration or the ideas or making content. You see what I'm saying? So all the way at the top is like you. That's where everything flows from. The human is the actual person comes up with the content, then product happens, and then money happens. Right? The slowest and the hardest path, the quickest path to getting to money is working on your product right this second. Right? There's a quick, like literally, if Gilberto is just like, here's a product, here's my link, go buy this right now, and he just drops it in the chat. That's the shortest path to him making income he can get to. See what I'm saying? But it's very short term. We'll very quickly probably tune him out. Maybe one person will buy it, but like everybody else will just, we're tuned out. So product is the quickest thing to work on. The thing that happens above it is content. Now it's harder because it's slower path to getting money, but it's a really powerful way to get to money. Right? And the thing that's way harder than that and takes even longer is working on yourself, working on the actual human, the talent. For me right now, what that means is hiring people and the actual training the people. For you, what that means is working on yourself, working on your inner confidence, working on your guys' self-esteem, working on like the belief, canceling the other noises that are stopping you from doing this, the validation that you're looking for that you won't get ever. You might get it like 100,000 subscribers in, but you're not going to get to the 100,000 or 1,000 subscribers if you don't give it to yourself today.
Okay.
Right? If people are waiting to get permission to make content when they, like most people don't say this, but they think this, How many of you went to your YouTube channel and tomorrow it had 100,000 subscribers? How many of you will actually start taking YouTube seriously and start making content? Raise your hands. Right? If today you got a check for $20,000 for like, hey, you should do YouTube, how many of you will start taking YouTube seriously? That's a real thing. Yeah. Problem is you're waiting for that. That's the problem. That's why you're not doing it today.
That's good.
I started my channel a couple of days ago when you start this journey, and I have, I think, 4 subscribers.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Stacy, are you good?
Yeah, I'm ready for my roasting whenever you're ready. But yes, thank you for answering that.
Okay, awesome. You got it. For the spotlight, guys, if we can only make one person spotlight. So not me. You can take out me as well. You can take out me.
Okay.
Awesome.
Alright.
Okay. So I'll go with Devin. I see him raising his hand.
Devin.
Hello, Kazi. It's me again.
Yo, what's up?
Questions. So kind of
just one thing before we get into your question. You guys, does everybody here know this is a 5-day YouTube challenge that we're doing?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, and everybody here knows that there's a call happening for day 4 tomorrow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
I know now.
Okay, cool. I mean, did you guys know there was going to be a live stream happening for tomorrow, like day 4?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Cool. So so tomorrow we're also going to do this call because it's so much more fun to do this call than the fucking... I was like, man, I don't like just looking at the comments. Like, I actually want to talk to the people. I want to talk to you guys. Like, I'm having a million times more fun. Yeah, exactly, Aldo. I'm a million times more fun, like, actually communicating with you guys right now. So we're going to be doing a call tomorrow at the same time, okay? 11 a.m. Pacific. So mark that in your calendar because I think a lot of people don't know about this. So this way you and I get to have that one-on-one. So take advantage of it. Take maximal advantage of it.
Awesome. Thank you for this opportunity.
Will you also please share the Zoom link for tomorrow?
Yes, I'll try to share it through email. I'll try to share it through the text message and maybe even in the Facebook group. But Facebook just does an awful job of letting people know that there's anything going on. We have 3,700 members and like only 40 show up to the Facebook live calls. Like, it's not telling anybody about the call. So it's really like frustrating. But I mean, I just enjoy Zoom. So this is super cool. I'm going to be doing a lot of this. I'm going to set up a whole system actually. Okay, sorry. Devin.
Question about that meeting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because for today's Zoom call, the whole meeting ID and everything actually came in like 15 minutes after 11 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way that we can have that meeting ID and the passcode like before 11?
Yes. It's my fault that it happened after that because I just randomly came up with the idea and my team was like, what the hell? You're doing a Zoom call? Now we have to change everything. I'm like, I want to talk with them. I don't care. Let's figure it out, guys. So sorry about that, but tomorrow it'll happen ahead of time.
Okay.
And will we get that link through email?
You guys will get it through email and text. If you guys join that texting platform, like if you guys sent the text when you guys joined the challenge.
To the phone, yeah.
Yeah, so then it'll happen to your phone as well. Email and phone. Okay, guys, I'm going to go into Devin's question now. All right, Devin, go for it.
All right, so based on what everyone's kind of been saying as far as finding the motivation or content, like all those things are good. But the main thing for me that I'm having trouble focusing on is, well, looking to the webcam for one, and two, the energy. Because when I'm talking to you on Zoom or, there's a group of people, there's a certain energy. And then when I'm recording by myself and it's just me in my room in silence.
You need to work. Okay. I'll tell you because I already know you. You need to work on becoming happier. It's like once you this is a hard thing to think about, and this is a thing that's like, oh shit, like this is crazy. But like I just want to go to the deepest thing because I already know you, so I have rapport with you. Everything else is going to be temporary, dude. Like literally every other solution is only going to be temporary. Like if you're going to be around me and this energy, temporarily you're going to keep going up. You're going to want to make content. You're going to want to do this. As soon as that energy goes away, it's going to drop. So like, the best way to actually have that is be around people who are like sillier, come off like stupid, laugh a lot, and have fun. Like get to that. You have like a child in you, and I know that. Right? So you're very smart, you're very deeply analytical, you're very thoughtful, but that can also lead to overthinking for you. Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes instead of being in your body, you're sometimes in your mind. Right? Also, you have a child in you, and I know that you can like laugh at the dumbest things and have fun. Yes or no?
Yes.
So you need to like love that part more and feed that part more. Like it's a really weird answer because it's like has nothing to do with YouTube analytics, but like the more you actually feed that, like even that part we're laughing right now, the more you make yourself happier, the more you're gonna want to do this. So like tactical tips I can give you, spend more time around people that are just like stupidly happy all the fucking time. Where you're like, you have no reason to be happy. Like you just got fucked up today. And they're like, oh, I know, yeah. Like be around people who are just happy. That's like the best thing I can share with you. Like actually spend time with them. What's going to happen is you're going to start coming up. And then at some point it's going to start becoming your normal. Happiness leads to just like the most insane amount of action. Like you can force yourself and use discipline, but it's like temporary. Like you could brute force, like you can be angry, you can punish yourself, you can be like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why am I not making videos? There's something wrong with me. Come on. You can yell at yourself all day. Temporary. So I don't want you guys to get into that pattern. It's a short-term pattern that works, but it's like being in an abusive relationship. You know? It's like that person you found really attractive, but they're awful people, but you decide to get into it. And then it's just like a nightmare getting out of it. It gets abusive. So it's almost like I don't want you to develop that pattern or for people to develop that pattern with themselves where you just yell at yourself to do it because then you develop a bad relationship. Like even when Shajada was here, he was like, I'm lazy. That is going to, if he keeps saying that language, you know, he's like, I'm lazy with making content. I just need to force myself and push myself. He's going to actually start not enjoying making content. Because this is going to be like trying to force himself to be disciplined. He's going to start being his own disciplinarian dad, which we all know what happens when you just have a purely disciplinarian father, mother. You start running away from them, like as a little kid. Like for me, when I had that, sometimes I would start running away because I was like, I don't want to deal with that. You'll start running away from yourself. So what's important is to like, it's a weird fucking answer, but I really do believe it that like, yes, you can plan out. Like I know you don't have a problem with planning content, right?
Right.
You know even what to make it on.
Do you know what I'm gonna make after this call?
Yeah. So I want you to pay attention to that. You will make one after this call, and latch on to that. Like that emotional. When you get that emotional push, when you feel your energy going up. Latch onto that like a hungry dog behind a meat truck. So like make the actual video, you take advantage of it. But then what I want you to actually work on is like literally physically smile and laugh more throughout the day. Like literally, you know how when you look at your phone and it says you used Instagram for 4 hours today? I want you to literally be able to sit down at the end of the day and be like, for 47 minutes, I couldn't fucking stop laughing today hard. Like that much, like where you can almost quantify the amount of time, like how much happy you are. If I go to sleep and it isn't a day where I laughed so hard that I had tears coming out of my eyes, I'm like, damn, man, I got to fucking work on happiness more. Like, so really like be happy and do that. Like watch comedy, watch stuff that you like. What's going to happen is while you're planning stuff out about making content, another tangible hack is you can watch content about making content. So like that's going to excite you about making content. the biggest thing is like overall raising your levels of happiness, but being around happy people, listening to happy things. Your level of like what you actually produce in your output will go way beyond. Like that's the actual solution to what you're looking for.
That is crazy, and I believe that's the correct answer at the same time. So I'm gonna. Okay, I didn't know this took an interesting turn, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that.
Hey, beautiful. Are you gonna make a video right after this?
Yeah, because I got an interview at 2, and they sent me some questions to prepare on, and I was just gonna do a video basically going over this list of interview questions to prepare
Guys,
for.
how amazing is this, guys? How amazing was this right now? Like what you just experienced with him. I want everybody to just give him a round of applause. Like we actually want you to do this, bro. Like this is awesome. Like, woo!
Yeah. I like this. All right.
You got this. You got this, Devin.
This
You
was
got this.
great, bro.
You got this.
Like most random therapy session ever.
Yes.
But I appreciate it. It's working.
Yes. Yes. I'll invoice you after.
Okay.
Just sees a
It's
paper.
covered by my insurance. It's fine.
Like PayPal request. Clever Programmer Therapist LLC. What is this? New company. But so like when you're motivated about something, latch onto it. I believe that with everybody. Like understand that it's coming from external source, but latch onto it. It's important that you latch onto it. Don't just be like, oh, you know what? It's not coming from me. Like we're all a product of our environment. We're all a product of our environment. If 50 people around you and your family work out, you're going to work out. If 50 people around you eat potatoes fucking 24/7, you're going to start eating potatoes. Like we are really a product of our environment. So you're here, you're excited. Now, what happens if you feel excitement and energy? If you guys feel that right now, maybe now is the time to actually set an implementation intention for when you're going to shoot your video. All right. Now, are you guys feeling some type of energy right now? Are you guys feeling some type of like little tingling sensation, motivation, hope, something that you could do in the future, uncertainty, excitement? Any of you guys feeling that? Raise your hands. Says, right? If you guys feeling like Frank, I see him like smiling a little bit, right? Like I see it in Clara, I see it in you. So what I want you guys to do right now is let's use this moment to commit to actually making something, like shooting something today. All right. I want you guys to shoot something today. So then you guys can actually bring it tomorrow and we can take a look at it. Cool, guys? Are you guys with me on this?
Yep.
Can I ask a question on that?
Beautiful. Yes, go for it.
Does this here apply to talking to an empty room?
Yes. Talking to a camera is always talking to an empty room.
I mean, I have an issue with that there, my own self. I'm like him. Talking to an empty room is a problem with me. I'm used to having an audience.
Yes, yes. So like, that's the hard part. When you don't have an audience on the other side, there's nothing feeding you energy. And so it's just like, who am I even talking to? But like, I know that you have a great imagination. I know that like you have that certainty in you. So for you, I would say like almost imagine that the audience is there. But the best thing I can say is like over time of just doing it, it'll get better. And trust me, Ronald, the crowd that is actually watching is way bigger than any stadium or any indoor place that can ever fill up. And same thing. And same thing with the impact that you're making on people's lives.
I'm gonna try it too.
Beautiful. Awesome.
Yeah.
So if you can feel that you're gonna make that effort, then that's what's amazing about it. And if you feel like you can impact those people, like before you even start, I want you to feel the impact that you can have by just doing that, by just speaking directly. So guys, let's give Ronald a round of applause because he's going to be doing this and I'm super excited for him. This is amazing. Awesome, Ronald. I appreciate it. That's awesome, brother. Please just cool. Remove me from the spotlight because I want other people to be spotlighted, not me. So thank you.
Yep.
And guys, at this time, what I want you to do is either say out loud. Actually, I want everybody to say out loud what your implementation intention is. So that means what time you're going to shoot your video. Okay. So if you are feeling that energy, now it's time for us to put it in action and motion, because outside of that, there's no purpose for us being here. The purpose is we're here. We're going to feel some type of energy. Let's put it into motion. Let's put it into action right away. You guys with me on this so far? Raise your hands or say yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Are you guys with me on this? Let's say it louder. Are you guys with me on this? Say yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes, I'm absolutely with you right now.
So right now, at the count of 3, I want you guys to say, so I'll demonstrate it, okay? So for example, you can be like, I commit to shooting my next video at 2 p.m. I commit to shooting my next video in an hour from now, or at 6 p.m. or at 5 p.m. Does that make sense what I'm asking of you? Don't say it yet.
Yes.
But it makes sense. Okay, so at the count of 3, I want you guys all to physically say your implementation intention of what you're going to shoot or what time you're going to shoot it. Make sense, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
I submit.
Shoot my video within this next hour.
4 o'clock.
Standard Time.
Yo, that is beautiful, guys. Wow. Let's do it one more time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
I commit to make a video at 5.
One take. I'm finished.
6 p.m.
Yo,
Watch it.
that is amazing, guys. Give it up for yourself. Man, that is brilliant energy. I absolutely love it. So that's your implementation intention. Okay, that's your intention. And once we commit to that, we're gonna make sure that we do that. And we're all gonna do it here. Yes.
Yeah.
Right? We're all here for that reason. Beautiful. Julian, I believe you. When I see you, Adam, I believe you. I know you're in space right now, Adam, but I still believe it. This is gonna happen.
I'm at work, man. I'm trying to do 2 things at once: coding and doing this.
Awesome.
Spoken on ISS.
Beautiful. So I want to see a video from all of you guys tomorrow. Okay.
Excellent.
So,
Beautiful.
where do we send it?
You guys could put it as a comment, or when you guys jump on this call, you guys can actually bring it with you.
Yeah, I have mine in the chat.
Yeah, dropping it in the comments or in the chat is a great place. We'll make a post for is Nas on his coaching call? Maybe Nas can help make a homework post for today, and everybody can actually like submit their videos to that post. Okay, cool. So we'll make a homework post, cool guys, and then you can actually submit your video there. Link it there, cool?
That's gonna be on Facebook.
Yeah.
On the Facebook group.
Yes.
Excellent.
It's gonna be on the Facebook group. Yep.
Fantastic.
Oh, did you get the
Awesome. All right, cool. So I'm really excited about that. I'm glad that the intention is in. So now I'm going to start taking more of your guys' questions. And then at some point, we're going to start doing the YouTube roast as well.
I have a question.
Hold on. I'm going to go with Frank right now because I saw his hand was raised. Frank, go for it.
Yeah, no, Kazi, this 5-day series thing is amazing. I got my mic now, so you guys can hear me a lot better. Yeah, putting out the intention is great. I got the energy. I think I get stuck sometimes on like, what is something interesting, some evergreen content, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to get in too much into the weeds. So it's like, you saw the one that I saw previously was, my e-commerce one. Like I know that space really well. Like I can teach that to anybody.
Yeah.
But I want to, do something more evergreen that's like, relevant with the times. I think that's kind of what I get stuck on sometimes.
Okay, cool. So a few things here. If it's evergreen, it's by definition not going to be relevant with time. See what I'm saying? Like, guys,
trending.
Right? So it's like, for example, if you're doing something that's like right now trending or like meme worthy, like it might be really good for now. And it's a good way to do it. But it's by definition not necessarily content is truly going to be like evergreen forever because it's like maybe just happening in the now. Okay, so it's like imagine if you watched a video and it had like some meme song in there, what's that Harlem Shake? You guys remember when Harlem Shake was like a crazy thing, right? And so if that, like when you watch it today, it's not evergreen. It's like outdated. Like you can tell it's outdated. But truly evergreen stuff, there's content that people have made 10 years ago on YouTube where they're maybe giving advice or valuable things. That can be really, really like potentially evergreen. Now, and nothing is going to be like forever. Nothing is going to be like permanent. But, you know, for example, one of the videos that works always really well in the programming world is top 5 programming languages to learn. You know?
Okay, yeah.
So like that could be your evergreen type of content if you want to do something along those lines.
Right, or like the top 5 programming roles, like, right? Like something like that. And maybe I'll kind of go that direction too, because
my gut feeling, if you want to crush it on the developer level, my gut feeling, and this is something that I discovered and I had a hunch and then I told Sonny about it and he jumped on it with me, was those builds. I deeply believe that it was going to be the most valuable thing, and it turned out to be truly the most valuable thing. They got countless people jobs. Countless people got jobs from it. You were one of the people that I believe leveraged it to get a higher paying job.
Oh, all the way. Like I'm probably the most successful off that, and it's like I really appreciate it. That's why I'm part of the community.
Tell everybody here what job did you have? Like how much were you making before, and then after those clones, you watch those videos. What was the new job that you got?
So previous to the job, I was making around 150, and after doing the build with Sonos, like the guys who make these speakers, really high end speakers, I put it on the Profit with JavaScript thing too. Yeah. I was able to land $175,000 job off of one of the clones that Sonny came up with, which was the Spotify clone.
That's amazing, bro. That's amazing.
And basically picked up React enough to do that, and then I built a dashboard for them, and then I'm also making their app because I'm primarily a mobile app developer, and I'm making that in React Native. So
here's one thing I just knew we were never going to go wrong with. If he can use our video to go from a $150,000 job to a $170,000 job, would you guys say that we brought him value?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
So when there's something that I feel like is going to truly bring value, I just know that it's going to crush, like truly bring value. So like in the developer world, the ultimate hack is just builds. There's a lot of other stuff, but if you are good, which you are, dude, I will just personally tell you, go the route of builds. You can do other stuff if you want and you're truly excited for it, but you're like, yo, I'm on the fastest path to like growth and success. Build a Tesla landing page. Build, you know what I mean? Build like a Uber clone with React Native. Build a Spotify clone with React Native. Like just like we were dropping like TikTok. We showed people how to make TikTok, right? So that's trending. It's hot. And all of our developers wanted to learn it. We showed people how to make Tinder. We showed people how to make all of these, like Amazon. Like, would any of you guys would be interested to even see, like, yo, how do you actually make Amazon in one day? That's kind of cool, right? The Amazon store.
Yeah, I'm interested. How you do that?
Yeah, so like that's what we showed. Like we built all of these things because we're developers. And then other people were able to build them. So that stupid amount of value, I knew that even if the videos weren't the best edited, the best this, the da-da-da, I knew that was just going to dominate. So as on the developer side, if you go that route, you're just going to dominate. And especially if you're good, which you are, oh, bro, it's fucking time to fly. And what I will even extend to you is if you want to make content like that, we have a channel, Clever Programmer, with 830,000 subscribers. I would love for it to be even on there.
I'm totally down for that.
Dope.
I'm totally down for that.
Okay. So like, if you actually want to do it, pick a build and we can fucking build it.
Yeah. Like I've been telling Sonny, like it would be amazing to have like a super build, right? Everything from the React all the way to maybe some backend, some Mongo stuff, all the way to the native, like all the full stack. And that would be amazing.
And that would be, so like pick one thing, like, you know, whatever you want to do it on Spotify, TikTok, Tinder, whatever it is, pick one thing, do the video, however long it is. And then I think instead of even doing a live, you can do the video, you can record it and then like just put that out. I think that's going to do really well. And if you want, I'd be happy to put it out on our channel too, because coding related.
100%. Yeah. And yeah, I'll pre-record it, just because like some of what you were saying, like for me doing it live is not usually an option because of, because I'm working on this.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But the idea is I want to provide something really good value.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to pick up that Sony vlogger camera that you were talking about. It's really handy.
Yeah.
Awesome. And yeah, let's produce some content, man. I'm totally down for that.
That would be sick. That would be really, really sick. I'm so excited about that, bro. Jump on it. I think that's one of those opportunities that can be just truly life-changing. It can give you a head start into you making content and helping people. And our number one goal is always to, like even in 2021, our number one goal is to help 5,000 developers get jobs. And we document that. Every time they get jobs, we document that. And
yeah, and getting mobile development is a huge thing too, and a lot of people want to learn it. I get questions like that all the time. I'm like, how do I become a mobile developer and stuff? And I coach people and I talk to them like just for free, right? But it'd be good if I was like, hey, let me show you how to make Instagram or show you how to make an Uber app for real.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah, I'm down, man. Let's do it.
Awesome, great. So there, hopefully that gives you guys something with with insight into how to think about content. Like sometimes if you can find something that you deeply believe and know that is valuable, like truly valuable, they could just use it. Man, that is usually one of the best routes you can go. Like for example, one of the best routes I can go is like share, like even right now, what I'm doing is this right now, what you're watching, like, is this edited? Is there cool music happening? Are there cuts? Is there anything that's fancy about this? Yet, why are you still here? We've been here for 2 hours and close to 2 hours and 8 minutes. Why are we here? Why are you still here?
Excuse me, Quasi.
Because we have a passion for it and we want to learn and we want to just absorb what we can.
Yes. You have
commitment. There's value to absorb.
You have a passion, and then now there's value for you, right? That's why you're staying here because you're getting value, right? People, if you don't care about anything except like if you're not getting value, you're like, I'm out of here, right? Like sometimes my dad will be talking, and I'm like, man, this guy's going on a tangent. How do I get out of this call? But then I'm like, Dad, let's talk about something else. So like that's the important part. If you can truly have something that's valuable, that's usually just a great way to go about it. I'm going to take a question from Aldo.
Okay, thanks. This is great. And I was thinking about making 2 or 3 channels because I love technology.
Yeah.
Developing and stuff like anthropology because I'm an educator. So do you think that I can make some work about it in those 3 fields?
What is it that you love? Topology?
Anthropology.
Anthropology. What else?
Yeah. And developing as a developer and technology. The first video that I will do, it's about technology. It's about use an iPad to study. And I think it's great. But later on, I will also talk about anthropology because it's related to education.
Okay.
But do you think that it helps to have 2 or 3 channels and keep feeding those 2, 3 channels and to see who grows faster?
No. So okay, I have different answers on this. Okay, so most people don't even have bandwidth for 1 channel. Right, like most people don't have the bandwidth or the ability to create at volume or at scale or do it justice even at 1 channel, right? So doing 3, like even we have 15 plus employees at Clever Programmer, and even this is hard to produce do a second channel. I'm now starting a personal brand channel, right? Rafik Kazi, that's where you guys are at. I have a YouTube called Rafik Kazi. So like, oh wait, hold on, which is actually exciting. I want to actually take a look at this. Am I about to break? Let's see. Give me one second.
Yes, you are 988, I guess.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, look at that. 997. Ooh. Wait, hold on. You guys can't see it, so let me actually show it to you guys. My bad. I stopped sharing. But about to break 997. About to break 1,000 subscribers. So remember, I talked to you guys about how to break your first 1,000 subscribers, guys, yesterday.
Yes.
Isn't that fucking cool that I'm doing that in real time right now? So it's not just bullshit.
Yeah.
3 of us should go subscribe to him so he can reach subscribe.
They're like, we should subscribe to him so he breaks 1,000. Thank you, guys. That was not my point, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. That's not why I did this. So
let's go smash the subscribe. Let's go.
Holy shit. Man. So, let's go. Hey, we did it, guys.
1K.
I just became your 1,000th subscriber. I was waiting for 999 and I just clicked.
Nice. That's amazing.
Same thing. I was waiting for 999.
Yeah, what people keep doing is they keep when you play this game with people, and if you do it live, they keep unsubscribing. So then they can be the one to like do the 1,000 subscribe. And I remember I was like seeing this and I was like, oh my God. And people would keep unsubscribing. Yeah, so Aldo, what the hell were we talking about? I'm sorry.
Yeah, about delivering in 2 or 3 channels.
Cool.
But I think that I will try to mix technology and education and commit to just one.
Yeah, like for example, you can make apps on anthropology app, you know, and then like infuse the passion, or you can give anthropological like examples when you're talking about programming. So like infusing it, I think, is a good idea. I think just the bandwidth required to make 3 channels grow is really, 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 really. It's like if you're like, you know, I want to have kids, but like I don't know which kid is gonna be the best, or like how I can have like a really, really great child. So let me just have triplets right now, and then like let's go, and like they're all gonna be, and then whichever one is great, like I'll just go with that one. Like don't have triplets right now, bro. It's gonna be really fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate that. Thanks.
Yeah, that's what I will say. It's hard. It's like, yeah. So.
And I loved your chair and your lights.
Oh, thanks.
That's great. That's awesome.
Thanks. Yeah. This setup took freaking years, but I used to sleep under, like I had my whole channel was built when I was in like a 400 square foot office, like a tiny office. And I would it would be always so heated. I would always need to put like napkins under my armpits because it would just get so hot and there was never air. And we would work like 15 or 18 hours, and like I would sleep under the desk, and then I would wake up and then start the next day. I had a home. I'm not trying to like make a sob story. I could have went to my parents' house, like my house, but like I just worked so hard and loved it so much. Like I didn't care. I would just like sleep under the desk, wake up, and then like start shooting videos, and I'd be like, let's fucking go. Like, so, you know, it's just, yeah, I grinded really hard. You don't have to, you know, but I just did it that way. So coming here and having this, I'm so grateful for it every day. You know, I never take this setup that I have right now for granted, you know, because everything was made in like out of nowhere, you know, so it makes me appreciate everything. All right, Aldo, that answers your question?
Yes.
Okay,
Thanks.
brother. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate you. All right, we'll go with Yazid. I cannot hear you, so you might have to click the mic and make sure you're on Zoom.
Okay, now?
Hey, here we go. We got a content creator in the house. I already know you have a ring light. You got the good mic going. That's great. That's great start. You got a great smile. I love it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you about, do you think it's good to talk in a native language or in English for YouTube programming channel?
Whichever one you want. Do you want to have a...
I feel I want to do English, but it's not really the best one. Like I feel I could make some mistakes or...
if you're doing it out of insecurity, if you're not doing English one out of insecurity, I want you to do the English one in that case. Especially in that case, because my biggest thing for all of you guys is your self-esteem and confidence growth that YouTube allows you to have. Like, that's the biggest gift that it can give you.
Okay. So it's just a small thing. if you can watch video, it's 30 seconds, so it's not very long.
Okay.
Like, if you can give me like any feedback.
Okay. How about this? We'll start the roasting session / review sessions now. Is that cool with you guys if we start the review sessions now?
Yes.
Okay.
Please do it.
Yes.
I think everybody's been waiting.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was okay. Cool. All right. So let's start with Yazid. Let's go. So Yazid, you want decaf, light roast, dark roast? What are you looking for?
Dark roast. Like,
dark roast.
Give me everything. Yeah.
All right. Give you everything. Okay. Got it. Okay. Okay. All right. We're gonna give you dark roast on this one.
Look at the cute little thing.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Hey, this is a dark roast, guys. What are you guys doing? All right.
I'm gonna introduce myself. Hi guys, today I'm gonna introduce myself to you. So let's start. I'm Yazid Al-Khaf. I'm 15 years old. Okay, don't panic. I started loving this field since I was 10.
Don't panic. I love it.
Since I was 10.
I'm sorry. I know it's supposed to be a roast, but just give me a second.
Or 11, I don't remember specifically. But in this range, web and mobile development are.
Oh, dude. All right. Okay. I'm going to have trouble roasting you, but I'll do it. So first of all, I don't really care who you are. If I'm coming to your channel, I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay?
Okay.
I'm coming to watch.
Dark, man. That's too dark. That's too dark.
I'm coming to watch something that brings me value. Okay? So make sure you put the value proposition first. Okay? What I get out of it. As entertaining as energetic and loving your personality is, I want something for me because I'm about to watch a video and there are a million other videos. So that's one. Now, you are so good that like it's really hard for me to do more dark roast. But yeah, that's my biggest concern, okay, for you, which is just make sure you give the value first and then worry about yourself later. Outside of that, I want to kind of get to the good parts. You are fucking built for YouTube. Like, you are good. I felt that from your confidence and smile and energy when I just spoke with you. But this video is like an actual YouTuber. If this channel had like 20,000 subscribers or 30,000 subscribers, I might not be like surprised. I might be like, oh no, I expect this channel to have a lot. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Myself to you. So let's start.
Good job with the music. I would lower it a little bit so I can hear your audio better.
Okay. I'm Yazid Al-Khaf. I'm 15 years old. Okay, don't panic. I started loving this field since I was.
Amazing job on the B-rolls. Amazing job with the B-rolls. Like, we need to learn this B-roll in our company. If you were old enough, I would hire you. Like we're not doing a good job of B-rolls. Our B-rolls are garbage. We don't have a lot of B-rolls. It's just like me standing there and talking. If we added this, it would make our videos a million times better. So like you're already on the B-roll side. You're better than me and some of our editors in this team that are like actually amazing. So great job on that.
In this range.
So when I say B-roll, guys, what that means is it's not just like it's images and videos with his voiceover in the back. You guys understand what I mean when I say B-roll? Like this is A-roll. This is him just looking at the camera and talking.
Hi guys, today I'm gonna introduce.
This is called A-roll. This is just you looking at the camera. You're talking right now. This with his voiceover, but videos of some other stuff playing. It's B-roll. Make sense, guys? Yes? No? Yes?
Yeah. Okay. 10 or 11, I don't remember specifically, but in this range, web and mobile development are the fields that I like and work
Dude, you're gonna crush.
currently with. Meanwhile, I have 2 apps on the Play Store.
This guy has 2 apps on the Play Store?
No, that was all. Now I have 1 on the App Store and 4 on the Google Play Store.
4 on Google Play Store?
Yeah.
Well then.
He's hot.
Killing it, man.
You're gonna go far, man.
Hats off to you, young man.
Subscribe to this channel and follow me.
All right, what's the legal hiring age where you're at? I'm
On
kidding.
more social media. It comes down to the description. New videos every week.
Might be 16.
Okay. You already have 342 subscribers.
Yeah.
How?
The story behind this channel, I made multiple videos, but just one day I woke up and found some Russian guy hacked the channel. All the videos got deleted.
Oh no!
Wait, how can somebody hack your channel, dude?
I don't know. My password is really so long.
Do you have siblings?
No. Yeah, I have. But
You have
they
any
don't do
older,
stuff.
jealous siblings of you?
No,
I know, right? Hater.
Yeah. Let's start with the family first. So, no, I'm kidding. So, like, nothing ever got deleted on my YouTube, bro. And people know my YouTube, you know? So, like, I would, are you giving out your passwords to random people?
No, it's like I changed them, and they are very long. Yeah, like it's hard to guess them.
Do you
and
have?
they are not related to me.
Do you have any? Like, do you have a hunch of who it could be? I feel like this is getting interesting.
No, it's from Russia. I got the IP address.
Oh, maybe they
Yeah,
were using.
he even
Dude,
put his nose as the
maybe
profile
it was your
picture.
brother. Maybe it was your brother using a proxy. Everybody knows how to proxy, right?
Maybe.
VPN. Okay, cool. So the only reason I'm asking that is I don't want this to happen to you later. So enable two-factor authentication. Okay.
Okay.
So if you have two-factor, and then like change your passwords. You change your passwords?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you'll be fine. You're a developer. You know what you're doing.
Yeah,
All
thanks.
right. Just like, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Now on this video, what I will say is good job. I think even the thumbnail is actually looking good. So great job on that. This thumbnail I don't like at all.
Yeah, it was just for desktop app Flutter installer.
No, that's okay.
Just show. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
really for show.
So what I want you to know is like try to make your thumbnails. The simplest way you can make good thumbnails is by making them less busy. Just more like really simple. The less you can have you can't go wrong with less. You can go wrong with a lot on your thumbnail. So like here, there's a lot that you're trying to do with this thumbnail. Like you literally just took like the whole page and put it on here. So when I look at it immediately, I'm not going to click on it if it's in my home recommended, right? How people watch videos is they go to their YouTube recommended, right? A lot of you are watching your videos based on what YouTube is recommending to you, right? Right in this field, and then you click on it. So if I see that image, I'm not going to click on it because it looks like a pamphlet. It looks like a flyer, like a marketing flyer or something, you know? So make it less busy. Sure. If you can add your face in there, you have a great personality with the smile, have that and just have one word like flutter or something.
Okay.
Right? Like I would have, here's how I actually would do your thumbnail. Okay. So, do we have a photo of you? All right, let's see. I do want to be mindful of time, so I want to make sure that we don't actually like go too crazy with this. But let's go and
just another thing, bro. An easy way for him to create thumbnails is using Canva.
Yeah, so Canva, or you can use Photoshop. So like this, I know this is not the picture of you that we're gonna be using. I know this is like you know, this is a small, just an avatar photo that you have. But honestly, even a thumbnail, like your face in it with like Flutter logo. So like, let me go here and go Flutter, like this logo, right?
Yeah.
With like literally some text underneath it, Flutter. Like weird colors, all kinds of craziness happening, but you're already much better, and like people are more likely to click this than they are likely to click the other one that has too much on it. Okay. So like I would choose a good photo of you here. So it's like full screen, kind of like that, right? On the right hand side, and Flutter. Is this starting to look like kind of like a regular YouTube thumbnail?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So this is kind of what you want to do. You want to like keep it simple, image, some words, done. Simplicity will get more clicks, more views, more whatever. All right.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. So at this point, I want you to just go all in, bro. Like for you now, it's just time to go all in and start making tons of content. I'll start to speed up the roasting because otherwise it's going to take too long. Okay. Hopefully you got value out of it.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you so much.
All right. Awesome. Who's next? Who's the next
Kazi,
one? Guys, please don't spotlight me.
All right.
Who's spotlighting me? David Amanath. Which one of you is spotlighting me?
It's me.
Okay, please don't spotlight me because I only want one person to be spotlighted, okay? So like the person who asks the question, I want them spotlighted. I don't need me spotlighted. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Kazi, you wanna go with my one? I'm Shahjada.
Okay, let's go.
I will put my channel name in the chat.
Okay.
In Zoom chat. Yeah.
Try to drop the links, but okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, I will. I also posted the channel URL.
Perfect. That's way better. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go here and we're going to go fast. So if you guys have notes, I might give you a lot of feedback really fast because I want to speed it up. So if you guys want to take notes and then implement, then go ahead and do that. Okay, cool. And what type of roast are you looking for? Decaf?
You can give me any kind of information. So I would like to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So just off the cuff. Okay, good. A little bit better. Good. No and no. Okay, cool. So those are the just off the cuff thumbnails. All right, now I'm gonna just look at titles, and these are all your videos.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now I'm just gonna look at like titles and stuff like that. Okay, this is valuable because you're teaching how to create a package, convert a video. I like value. So every video that you have it seems valuable, so I like that. This is all about you and it's a promo, so I go away from those things. But other than that, like I like all of these, the direction you're headed in. Is there a specific video you want me to look at?
You can probably look the last one. Yeah, this one. Actually, that is my latest video. Still 6
Hi
months
everyone.
ago.
Welcome to my channel, The Distro Dev Show. Today we will talk about array.prototype.flat.
The only thing I would change there is I would reverse the order. I would say what this video contains first, and then I would talk about my channel. This shows me that you're thinking about yourself first and the audience second. It's a big mindset shift that I want you guys all to change. Audience first, you second. Or if you can, you last. Okay? Whenever you guys have a conversation with somebody, which type of person do you enjoy having a conversation with? The person who speaks about themselves the whole time and then asks you, or do you guys enjoy your conversation with somebody who listens the entire time? Which person do you guys enjoy more? Go ahead and just say it out loud.
Listens.
Yes. Right? We're thirsty to be listened to, right? Same thing here. Value first, your thing second.
Let's see the code first.
Good. You get into it so fast. This was like the best that I've seen out of all the videos we've watched. I mean, we only watch one person's video, but like, I like how fast you're getting into the actual value.
Doing it is flattening the nested.
So the video is like really early. I want you to keep speaking and using your emotional human energy to guide me through it. Almost imagine like a slide, right? The more momentum I start picking up in the start, then later the momentum just keeps taking me, right? So, or like think about a car going downhill like in neutral. In the start, it's hard to push the car, but then it just gets going, yeah? So you're deciding to put a lot of your quiet parts in this area right there. That's really dangerous. In this part is the part where you actually need to push the car. Okay? This part is already rolling. I'm already addicted and hooked and watching. So even if you are quiet here, I'll be okay. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like you're quiet. You're just typing. Yo, Frankie, what are you up to? Yo, Nas, what are you guys up to right now? Oh, you want to grab some food? Let me just watch this video for a second. All right, bro, let's go grab some food. You see what I'm saying? Like, you lost me, bro. Like, literally, I can have a conversation with somebody. I can talk about grabbing tea. I can be texting on my phone. So, like, you need to hold my attention. You need to be speaking the whole time. So, an example of it would be like,
first,
right? Let's get into it. So, guys, right now, what I'm going to be doing is we're going to flatten the array. So, let's create a variable called flatten my array is equal to myArray.flatten my array. If you guys hit tab, it will auto-complete it. Do you see how I'm using my voice to energetically keep you going through it?
Yeah.
It's energetically keeping you going through it.
Yep.
If I run and
your audio quality is really good.
This flat method.
You speak well and clearly. Your screen is looking great and you're using ZSH, the same thing I use, so that's good.
Do this and run. If I do this, it will be basically the same. If we want to
if you want to make videos that are extremely direct and to the point, look up Fireship and look up Corey Schaefer. If you just want them direct to the point, model the pace of Corey Schaefer. You'll notice even though their energy is lower, but their pace is really fast.
And that too, there is
cool. So good video. Those are my notes for you. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Do we look at mine next?
Okay. Awesome. One second, guys. I'm looking also at the chat. So the next person that dropped their thing is Maktoum Hussein. Are you there? If you're not there if you're not there, I might have to skip you. I want you to be actually there. Okay, Sayuri, let's go with you.
Yeah, thank God.
Okay, cool. Okay, I already like your title.
Yeah, sharing your screen, bro.
Oh, my bad. So only I'm liking the title. I was still stand corrected.
You should start coding in 2021.
Oh shit. Okay, lit. Okay, intro's too long. Nice. Dude, she's got like trap music playing and everything.
Yes.
That is sick.
Number one and the most fascinating reason is that you can convert ideas into reality.
Okay, so great. I'm loving it. You're gonna do really well because you're the type of person, Sayuri, like you're actually a type of person that people want to listen to and follow. Okay, so I haven't played a lot of this video, so not a lot of people will get a sense of that, but I know you. Your words hit hard. And like you have like a leadership thing going. Okay, not a lot of people have that. People maybe are good conveyors of information, but you have leadership going. You can literally make videos just like this for 100 videos, and I would not be surprised if you're like 50,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
just
like
literally
this video is shot on my Android phone. Actually, my sister was holding the camera for me.
Yes, people literally want to follow you because they want to actually be like you and they want to have that mentality and they like you have something that's the really valuable part about you. So you just need to keep the camera on and speak more and you're good. The only tactical things I'll tell you is your music is too loud. And it drowns out your voice. I can't hear you over the music. So like whatever app you're using, you need to bring your music down to like -12 decibels or maybe even -20 decibels. Your voice should be 0 or 12 decibels positive, and it will create it so your voice pops out. Okay, so don't make me compete between music and your words. Then I will start listening to the music. Intro, good job on the intro. You have a really cool intro. I would make it like 1 second long. Okay, I'll tell you like right when I get bored of it, okay? I'll tell you like right when I want you to switch it.
Start coding in 2021.
Right there.
Okay, cool.
A second longer and it's like, it's painful to me. Like almost like, oh. So 4 to 5 seconds too long. Cut it.
Okay.
Hey. Good. So that's my tip to you. Other than that, your title is looking great. I like your channel. Oh my God. And you got the thumbnail game on point. You just need to make more content.
Okay.
Just need to make more content.
Just another thing, bro. Like what I've seen on your Clear Programmers content, like when you're going through the title, like you're actually speaking in the background and the slide, like the title comes up and there is a slide background music. Like you don't stop speaking, right? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. So you could
So
do
what,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could do it both ways. So Amanath brought up a good point. Like you can keep speaking the title and have it playing, or you could do what you did. If you do what you did, you got to keep it short. That's what makes it clean. So like, for example, I'll show you an example of this. Okay. So let me
the top 5 programming languages, right?
not that one, but you already know that one, but I'll give you a different example of an intro. So like in these videos, I'm doing an intro, right? And I want you to actually pay attention to the intro. So for this video, I'm going to play it. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Oh, okay. Thank you, guys. So for this video, I want you to watch how quickly the intro happens, okay? Did you see that intro sequence?
Yeah.
It's just a few seconds.
I get it. Okay.
My signature that's part of my intro where it says RQ is a frame. It's a fraction of a second. It goes so fast that you can't even see my actual I can't even pause there. I literally cannot pause there even if I wanted to. But you guys see that little RQ that happens really quick? Yeah. So when I say the intro, it's like from here, it's hard to let go till whatever, but like it's just short. That's it. So I recommend making intros just a little bit shorter. Outside of that, great video. You just need to do more and you'll win.
Okay. So like, what's your suggestions on the thumbnail? Is it right? Like
your thumbnail is pretty good. Good. Let me actually tell you if there's something I find annoying about it. Let's see. I think like it's a little busy. So like I would just maybe remove this. Like the
phone and
like
the apps,
the dude at the bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
The apps coming out from the phone at the bottom left.
Okay.
If you want to make a really good thumbnail, like a really good one, you looking at the computer and coding and just an image of you from the side. Like an image of you from the side coding generally is like the best way to do it. It's the simplest and it works really, really well. Outside of that, great thumbnail. Good job.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's go. Zach Carson, Ultra Dark Roast, please. Zach, where are you at?
Yes, I'm right here.
All right, you ready for this? You sure you want this?
Yep, I need it.
All right. Okay, cool. Let's get into it. So we'll go with Zach. I'll share the screen. I love that song. That's like literally one of my favorite songs.
It's awesome.
Well, I fucking love them. I like that song. Okay, so let me actually just go to your channel first. So I'm gonna go to your channel. I'm gonna switch to this. How long ago did you start? Oh, okay, 1 year ago. All right. All right. You know what you're doing, like on YouTube. It seems like you know what you're up to. Like when I look at this, it looks like somebody who understands how YouTube works. They haven't done it long enough. So like, why are you not making more videos? Like, why is your last video like 5 months ago and there's like months long gap in between them? Why?
Yeah, that's kind of like the problem for me is just like finding finding the time trying to like put out content. I mean, there is time,
Right.
but like trying to like prioritize.
Well, it's not important to you then. It's not your priority.
Okay. Yeah.
Like to me, all this means is like when I see this is I know what I'm doing. I spent all this time learning it, but it's just not a priority. I don't feel like it's important.
Okay.
I can't want it for you. Do you think it's important for you?
Yeah.
Like, do you actually want to do it?
Yes, I do.
Why? Why do you want to do it?
Well, I mean, to like give other people, like, I know like whenever I watch like music videos or something, you know, it just like kind of helps soothe me, you know, just kind of like it's soothing, it's nice and relaxing to watch.
Yeah.
But
so you're telling me you want to do it, right?
Yes.
But at the same time, you're lying straight to my face.
Okay.
Because your words are telling me you want to do it, but your actions aren't. So you can be the sweetest person on planet Earth and I can love you. I love your energy. But like, I don't want you to look at me straight in the face and lie. And I don't want you to look at yourself straight in the face and lie.
Okay.
If you wanted to do it, then you would have been doing it. Tell me certain things you like doing that you do on a regular day. Like just tell me a few things that you do throughout your day. Like what's an average day in Zach's life?
I like to edit videos.
Okay, what else?
I mean, obviously play the piano.
Okay, great. What else?
I mean, that's usually what I focus on.
I mean, but what other things do you do? Do you do you not scroll on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube? Do you like text on your phone?
YouTube is a big time consumer.
Okay.
Yeah.
YouTube is what you like. Consuming YouTube is what you want to do. And if you told me that, that's the truth. Because you're actually, if I look at your phone, I can see the time you're investing in there.
Yeah.
If I actually look at the time you're spending playing piano, you want to play the piano and it'd be the truth that you would be telling me because you're actually doing it. If I had a hidden camera, there would be X hours of footage behind it. Right?
Yep.
So YouTube doesn't seem like something you want to do.
Okay.
That, I just have to call you out on your bullshit on that. Like you have talent. You have the skill to do it. Why are you not doing it? That's the thing that like I need you to understand and I want me and everybody here to understand. Like, why are you not doing it? You say you want to do it, but you're not doing it. So why is that?
I guess I just have to want to do it more, you know? I guess that's what it is.
Okay. And part of wanting to do something more requires you to do what?
I mean, put forth work, I guess.
Maybe, right? Maybe put forth work. Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe put forth time and energy into it.
Yeah.
And actual hours behind it.
Okay.
Right? So like, that is the last missing piece of the puzzle here. It seems like you enjoy it. It seems like you get it. It seems like you have a knack for editing and you enjoy consuming content. And there are a few things that tell me you enjoy consuming content. One, you told me. When you tell me you're spending hours consuming content, I spend hours consuming content. Another thing that tells me you consume a lot of content is I'm looking at your thumbnails and it tells me you have an eye for what's happening out there and what works. Now, the problem might be you might be spending too much time consuming content.
Yeah, I feel like that is the issue.
Right.
So
there's too much outside noises in your head instead of you going internal and creating stuff.
Okay.
Internal requires you to go inside and stop outside.
All right.
Creation is a really weird thing. It happens from within.
Yeah.
When you're playing the piano and you're feeling yourself, you know what's happening at that moment? It's just silence and you. Nobody around you saying anything in your ears. You enjoying it and you're feeling it. Right? There's a certain energy that's there. Like even right now, you're thinking about it, you're smiling, you're feeling happy. You're in your flow state, right?
Yep.
Your hands moving and hitting the keys at what shows me you're passionate about it. The fucking work. That's the work. Right?
Yep.
So like you have to take your wants that you want. Like I had one team member a while ago on my team and he came up to me and he's like, hey, I want you to pay me more. I said, okay, that's great. I'm like, I would love to. Why should I pay you more? He's like, I want to help my parents. And when he started saying that, he started crying. He had tears coming out of his eyes. He's like, I want to help my parents. I want to change their lives. I want to make more money so I can help them, blah, 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 right? He said all these things.
Yeah.
I looked at him. I had tears coming out of my eyes. What did you think I said to him, Zach?
I would think yes.
I looked him in his face and I was extremely sad. And I looked him dead in his eyes and I said, you're fucking lying. He wouldn't be coming in at 11:30, strolling in to work. 11:30 a.m. when I'm the CEO and I'm fucking starting work at 5 or 7 a.m. Right? He wouldn't be leaving before everybody else leaves. Like, he wouldn't be, and so that's the thing. The actions are the truth. You can want something, you can feel emotional about it, but like if people who have done shit, you can't lie to them. Like, so like you have to treat yourself the same way. Don't lie to yourself either, because it'll start with yourself, then your boundaries will get stretched and everything will just feel fine at a certain point. You'll be like, yeah, I want to do YouTube. I want to do this. And then like, you start to spread your own boundaries of what you can do and what you can do. Even in a relationship, right? If somebody wants to be in a faithful relationship with their partner, right? And they're like, I don't want you to cheat on me. And it's actually one of the boundaries in the relationship and that will end it. That's a fair enough boundary, right? For most relationships.
Yeah.
Right? Well, what happens if you go ahead and cheat anyway and she lets you come back and be in the relationship, or he lets you come back and be in the relationship? What is that?
That's stretching the boundary.
That's stretching the boundary, right? Eventually what happens is that your partner's self-esteem goes to negative fucking 1,000. Self-confidence drops to negative 1,000. And then you create a codependent, weird fucking relationship that has no boundaries. And right? And so just it gets downhill from there. Same thing we start doing with ourselves. We're like, we want to do YouTube. Then we're like, all right, we're going to do it. Then we do it, and then we like stop doing it. And we say we're going to, and it happens in many other areas of your life. It's not just happening in YouTube, bro. It's happening in many other areas of your life probably right now, where you're like, there are things that you want to do and you like mean to do, and you know they're going to change your life, but then you get on them and you stop them. Right? So it starts to become a pattern. And so that's what I want you to be careful about, because you have so much potential. I can see it in your eyes. I know you have so much hunger, but now your work has to actually match it, or you need to be called out on it, and you need to call yourself out on it with love, with a beautiful smile like you have, right?
Thank you.
But truth and the actual work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
So, when you check next week, and the amount of hours you spent scrolling on Instagram or YouTube are greater than the amount of hours you spent on your own YouTube, I can't help you. There's not a single fucking soul in the world that can help you.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So what are you going to do as a result of this conversation?
I'm going to make sure I don't, spend too much time, just like not overdoing the whole YouTube.
Cool. So not doing is a difficult, vague task. It's not clear. Oftentimes we lack clarity, not motivation. So like if you pick a task that's vague, it's going to be difficult to actually execute on it, because what does it actually mean, right? Like maybe you're sitting there and you're like, does it mean I don't just use it in the bathroom, but then I can use YouTube when I'm like outside of the bathroom waiting in line? You see what I mean? So it's like, it's not a clear. So like, let's set a clear goal of like, maybe not even a goal, something you're running away from. Let's maybe set a goal of what you want to run towards. Okay. Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
What can you run towards? What is one action that you can do? And I don't like to think about actions a week from now. That's bullshit, because that shit's not going to happen, or that just tells me that you're not serious about it and you don't want it, right?
Okay.
So what's an action that you're going to do to make sure that you're actually focusing on YouTube right after this Zoom call is over?
Shoot a video.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Guys, everybody, give him a round of applause. That is money right there. Okay, Zach?
And
okay.
So like
right
after
that came to my mind.
Go ahead,
like
Amanda.
since he's doing a piano, right? It's not about something programming or anything. It's piano. What he can do is like just simply just do a time lapse. Like since he plays piano every day, he can just simply record that and upload it on YouTube, you know?
Yes. That's a fantastic way to start. Okay? Or what I want you to do is, the only thing I want you to add is when the video starts, just be like, guys, I'm going to be playing the cover of XYZ, and then just show me you actually playing it, okay?
All right.
That's what I want to see from you. I have so much hope for you. I have so much faith in you, because I can see hope in your eyes, and I can see that fucking smile, and it lights up everybody's day here. I just want you to put in the work behind it, because I'm desperate for you to actually get the results that will follow after you put in the work.
Alrighty, thank you.
Okay, I love you, dude, so much. Thank you so much for jumping on.
Thank you for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
You got it. Beautiful. All right, thank you. All right. Awesome. So, did you guys enjoy that, by the way?
Yeah, that was...
Yes.
The darkest but the lightest roast.
The
darkest but the
lightest roast. Right.
Subscribe.
That was anointing.
Yeah.
It's like a dark roast with a chaser of milk.
Dark roast with a chaser of milk.
Somebody has echo going on, so maybe, yeah, okay, there we go. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, exactly. It got really quiet in here because we had one of the mods mute everyone, so it got quiet. So if you want to speak again, you can unmute yourself and then mute. But yeah, it's funny. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. It was like dark roast mixed with like love. And so, you know, he said to me ultra dark roast. So that's what an ultra dark roast looks like. Like we kind of get in there. Okay. So if you're looking for that, then we can get into it. So it's a work. We're both working here. I'm working, you're working. Like, we're not fucking taking, there's no time offs here. All right, cool. So I'll take, let's see here. Who do I want to take next? Stacy, did I go over your stuff yet? No?
I think she's on mute.
Okay, so I'll go.
Not yet. I'm ready.
Okay, Stacy, so let's do it. What are you looking for?
Medium.
Medium. Okay, medium. Got it. All right, here we go.
Hello, Devs. I'm about to pop a squat right here.
Nice.
And get ready to tell you a little bit about putting together this algebra app today.
Nice. Great intro.
Okay. So, yes.
I would remove the again I'm going to try to go fast. So like if you guys have to take notes, you can if you want to. I mean, this video is going to be up there anyway, but if you want to take notes so it's more internalized, you can. I would remove this thing because it's confusing and I don't know what it is. So I would just like not have it ever in any video ever again.
I'm coming to you live and in person.
I love your energy. I love your smile. I love the way you speak. I want to see your face in every video.
This time, I want to give you an introduction on this channel since this is my first.
Nice. Good music. Great music. I would lower it a little bit so I can hear your beautiful voice over the music extremely clearly. Okay, Stacy?
Okay.
First video, and I just want to get to know you guys. We don't want to be piddling paddling with just addition and subtraction. You got you have your buttons and everything. Import. So that's the module that will be.
Great. So now that you're getting into the technical stuff, I'm loving it. Nice. You're making a Tkinter app with Python. I love it. Great. I would reduce the audio, the music by a lot. I'm loving how you have yourself here. So a lot of you guys are doing screencasts. Guys, your personality is a gift. Stop fucking hiding yourself. So like put that, like you're the ultimate asset. So use it, you know, like seriously use it. Like I'm so crazy about like self-esteem and all this stuff. I think it's the most important gift that it can give you making YouTube videos and stuff. And then how it plays out in like over your entire life is just massive, right? Like you start developing low self-esteem, then you have kids, then they develop low self-esteem, and then your daughter is dating somebody who's abusive because your daughter can't put boundaries because she doesn't have self-esteem. Like it plays out in really awful ways. Use YouTube to like boost up your self-confidence and self-love and praise and reduce judgment on yourself. Learn to look at yourself and be happy, right? Like learn to look at your face in a video and like actually stop judging yourself. So there's such a beautiful opportunity for growth here internally, like, you know, and then the external results will follow too. So if you want to do it selfishly, like how do I make the fastest money or subscribers? The same way. Like if you actually work on your self-esteem and all of that, you're going to get the most amount of sales, the most amount of YouTube views, the most amount of followers, you know, because people want to follow people who they would like or who they want to be like. So that's the fastest way to grow. So I don't know if this thing stays there the whole time, Stacy. If it stays there for a limited amount of time, that's okay. I wouldn't leave it there the whole time.
Okay.
I like where you are at here and coding. That I love. I would somehow figure out a way to maybe increase the resolution on the screen. Is it a Windows laptop?
Yes, Windows.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Nice job with the comment below. I love that. You're giving me a reason to engage. You're giving me a ton of value. I like that you're annotating on the screen. Makes it very clear for me what to do. The only way I would improve it is I would remove this pop code maker stuff. I really don't know what that is, and it stays just for so long. And I would show your app in the start. So like, we're going to be making a calculator app with Python, and then I would recommend showing it in the first 5 to 9 seconds.
Okay.
Other than that, great energy, great video,
Python language.
Great job. Nice job. Let's give her a round of applause, guys.
That was a good medium roasting.
Yep, you got it. You got it. Awesome. Thank you for jumping on. Okay, let's go Misha. Misha. Are you here, Misha?
Yeah.
Or is it Misha? How do you say it?
Misha.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, the full name is Michael, but just because.
Okay, cool. Here we go. Guys, let's keep spotlighting. Okay. So I spotlighted. Okay, cool. So here we go. I'm going to take a look at your page now.
Okay.
And what type of roast are you looking for?
Actually.
Light roast, medium roast, dark roast? What are you looking for? Or anything?
Espresso.
Okay, cool.
Actually, I started this channel today, but that's why
nice. Good job.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. 3 hours ago, I see it. All right, so let's see here. So I'll just start spitting out what I think, and then if you want to take notes, go for it, okay?
Okay.
Oh, so this video is about how to download high quality videos from YouTube. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So like nobody cares about this because they don't know this. So I would not have this be in there at all.
Okay.
Your face is already here. So you're the brand. So you don't need to also have this. So like this is great. And you got a beautiful face. So just that's perfect right there. I would remove this and I would make this much bigger. Okay. I would make this white text much bigger so it takes up like maybe a lot of space like this. Okay. And then I would just have like a YouTube logo. So if any of you guys, I mean, if you guys want to go really far with it, you guys can sometimes even send me a thumbnail image, and then sometimes I might just make something on the fly to give you an example. But yeah, I would have the YouTube logo right here like that. I would not use pink background because it makes it hard to read. I would use like a black background or a white background. And then I would have the text like download YouTube videos for free, something like that. Or just like download videos. So the less text you can have, the better on a thumbnail.
Okay, that's great.
Other than that, great thumbnail. And then let's get into the title is good. How to download high quality videos from YouTube. Easy 2 ways for free. So title is good. Nice. Great start.
Today I'm going to show you.
Nice. Today what I'm going to be talking about, I'm 3 seconds in. Nice smile, standing in front of the camera, talking confidently, good posture. Great.
Cool tricks of how to download video from YouTube. In the first step, I'm going to show you how you can
Eventually, I want you to invest in a mic. Right now, it's okay. Just keep going with
use
this.
YouTube software itself to download video from YouTube. And in the second step, I will show you how you can use a third-party software.
What I like to do in the start of the video is just like pop in few things. So for example, if you say YouTube, pop up the YouTube logo right here, like an image. That's it, right? Then when you say download, drop a download image, you know, like a logo of download and what download looks like. Just drop that right here. And maybe just like text comes up right here that says download, you know, just for a few seconds while you're talking as you say those things.
To download videos from YouTube. In this 2 step, I will show you how you can download a high resolution and high quality videos
Great.
from YouTube. I know the tricks I'm going to show you will blow your mind off.
Nice. I love that. I know the tricks I'm going to show you are going to blow your mind. You're like also foreshadowing what's going to come. You're keeping me excited for what's to come. That's great.
So let's get into it.
Beautiful. So this is the part where you're going to lose me and a lot of people. Just speak this, you know, it's not a slideshow, so you might lose people with so much text. Don't have so much text. Just see, you can speak this part. Also, it's really hard to read this. It's really hard. Like, to use font that's easy to read, because this font is very like weird.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys.
Okay, so yeah, resolution is really hard to see. Like, you see what I'm talking about? Like, it's really hard for me to read anything. Really hard. So, you got to do it in a way where I can read stuff. So I would work on increasing the resolution when you export the video, because it's like really hard to read. Okay, cool. Other than that, great job. You're dropping valuable content. You got a great thumbnail. I would just improve the video quality, okay? That's the number one thing I can give you. Great job. Awesome. Give him a round of applause, guys. Awesome job. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great. Great. Okay, cool. Who wants to go next? Oh, wait. Okay, let me see. We got Joey. We got Zach Elson. Let's go with Zach, because I don't think I did anything with Zach Elson. Camera on. Perfect. Beautiful. There's Zach. Nice. Sitting with Wim Hof. I like it.
Let's go medium roast.
All right. Medium roast. Cool. Here we go. It's like people want the dark roast. Okay, cool. So here we go. We got managing Anaconda environments. Okay, great. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with technical content. It's like, that's what I love about technical content. Like, it just works because people like need it. It's kind of like needing medicine. Like, you need medicine, you know, even if the receptionist isn't the best, you'll still buy your Advil because you need your headache to be gone or something, you know? So like technical content, people just need it like they need water. So hard to go wrong with it. I would Thumbnail is a lot going on. So what I would recommend again is an image of you on the right side and an image of Anaconda or Jupiter or something on the left-hand side. Generally, that's what I recommend. It works really, really well. It's just the easiest and the cleanest thing. Stay away from so much text on your thumbnail. There's tons of text. Create a new Anaconda environment, load the kernel into Jupiter. Anaconda individual edition tutorial. Python 3, Python data change. Like, there's a lot of text in this whole thing. It's tons of text. So I would simplify it by just having your face, a logo, and one word. Face, logo, and one word generally is like one of the best, cleanest ways to do it. All right, let's go into the video.
Hello and welcome to View at You, where I try and break down data analytic practices into easy to understand and digestible bits.
A great intro. Fantastic intro.
To hopefully make them a little bit simpler. You may have recently installed the Anaconda package for machine learning or data analytics.
Nice.
But you don't really know where to start. You may have seen something about Anaconda environments, but don't really understand them.
Yep.
In this video, I'm going to try and do a simple, straightforward look at managing the environments and how to use them.
So I like that, where he's like empathizing with me, where he's like, hey, you might have downloaded it, but you might have been confused about what's the step that happens next. Yes, always. Whenever I dealt with Anaconda, because I'm in the code, like I'm a developer. So like when I was learning programming, I always had trouble with this. So when you say that, it is great. And slideshows, you can't go wrong with them. If you guys have slideshows, those videos do really well.
Why do you use the environments? Or
So really, a lot of time being quiet, I would change that. I would make sure that I'm like, now you're taking me to really black screens. Psychologically and emotionally for a human being, it's not very fun to look at this. How many of you guys are like, your eyes are having fun looking at this?
Yeah, it's glazed over already.
Yeah, like
and
it's,
I'm a developer.
So like, this is why in my videos, I try to even make my terminal look like it's fun, right? Like my terminal has a fuck ton of colors and it's like exciting to look at. This is exciting to look at. This isn't. So if you take me to this, at least use your voice or talk or do something where it's moving it. Otherwise, you're going to lose me around here.
So to create your first environment, do conda create. Oops.
So my feedback is the start is really, really good. I love the slides and I love how you don't just completely start the technical part right like away. You kind of wait a little bit and you warm me up to it and then you get into it. I would just increase the energy. Just the quickest hack I can give you is increase your energy. And like literally, even if you start saying what you're doing, helps. So, all right, guys, we're going to work on this. Boom. And then if you're really messing up or really slowing down, it really just doesn't have any movement to it, you can add really light music in the background. Oh, shit. Wait.
Other packages.
Oh, you're here at the bottom right. What the fuck? I didn't see you there.
So
he's right there.
Now, if we want to, let's say,
so I would put me like much bigger, or somewhere visible. So like I would put myself where like, because then you give me you to look at. So I would put it here or here, but bigger. Much bigger. Because where you put yourself, nobody looks there. You won't be seen
I'm
on
just trying to not cover the code, and so I wanted to make sure I was out of the frame.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And in editing, sometimes if you do really block it, you can move it a little bit. In like in post, you can move yourself or something. So, but you'll be fine. There's usually not that much happening on that side of the screen.
Jupyter Notebook. So let's go ahead and close it.
Other than that, good technical video. Just keep making more, okay? Okay, great job. Great job. Okay, let's give him a round of applause, guys. Zach, nice. Awesome. Great work. Fantastic. Okay, who wants to go next? Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Ionak, let's go.
Okay.
All right, I'll open up your video.
So the older ones I just use for like social proof, and the 2 new videos are kind of what I'm trying to do.
Oh, this is your. Oh, dude. This is gonna be a good one.
So I have a confession. Thank you. I spent over $1,000 in collectibles, and I'm talking about sports cards and comic books.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna win.
With the Pokemon hype that's going on right now with celebrities like Logan Paul and Logic.
Starmie, 2 cards left.
You're doing it on something that's trending, extremely relevant. It's very entertaining so far. I was hooked right in the start. Did you guys feel you were hooked right in the start?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have a confession. I spent over $1,000 in collectibles, and
So I have a confession. I spent over $1,000 in collectibles. 4 seconds in, I'm hooked.
I'm talking about sports cards and comic books. With the Pokemon.
Now you got Gary Vee and a Simpson reference. So like now I'm in, because I might not know you. I might not even pay that much attention to Pokemon, but Gary Vee and the other thing.
Pokemon hype that's going on right now with celebrities like Logan Paul and Logic.
When you do Logan Paul, I'm in. I know Logan Paul. I watch his shit. I'm in. And then you throw Logic. So that's another big one for a lot of people. So guys, this is called borrowed authority. Like, even if you start your video and you start talking about Bill Gates and Melinda Gates and like Tony Robbins and Steve Jobs, like all of a sudden I'm paying attention to you because you've almost borrowed their authority / social proof. Because I'm like, oh, this person is going to say some relevant stuff because I know those people. It's crazy, but it works.
Logic.
Starmie, 2 cards left.
Hit the notification bell. It's the best way to support this channel. It allows me to give you guys as much free value as I can every day.
And what type of roast are you looking for, bro?
Harsh as possible. I'm really just trying to like improve as quickly as I can. Like
Okay.
I think I can be good at doing YouTube videos, but just anything that could possibly help me grow faster is what I'm asking for.
Okay, cool. So let's go here.
Yeah, the older videos are more for like social proof that I used to film back then, so I don't really count those as good quality content. And then if you can maybe give me like some marketing tips, possibly, that'll be very helpful, if anything.
Can I say something?
Sure.
About like the channel?
Yes.
I honestly, from the look of it, think it's a pretty good channel, and his video would be like, if I was to watch it, it'd be very entertaining to watch. That's just like from my perspective. I think he's doing a really great job.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm going to continue off of that. So, Ionak, your biggest problem here is you made 2 fucking videos. Yeah. So you're like one of those channels that's going to blow the fuck up. You're one of those channels.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
What I would tell you to improve in your videos is improve your video quality, because it seems like you're really shooting with a webcam, which you probably are, right? Webcam?
Yes.
So I would improve the video quality. What are you doing for the audio? Your audio sounded decent.
Typing out notes on a notepad. I'm doing a Yeti, Blue Yeti microphone.
Yeah, your audio sounded good. So your audio is good. It's your video I would improve, but don't make that a thing that stops you from making more videos. Okay?
Yes.
So keep going. Outside of that, dude, you are going to kill it. You just have to keep going. There's no marketing tactic. There's no strategy. There's no hack. There's no YouTube ad thing that I'm going to tell you you have to just go. You have to keep going. Like, for example, right? Even if I run YouTube ads to my YouTube channel, it's going to temporarily flood traffic, but that's not going to do shit. Then it just ends. So like I might get 4,000 views, but then it just ends. The way you actually grow on a platform is if you make good content for the platform that by itself keeps growing. If your shit is dependent on you having to go to Facebook groups to promote it, it's never going to fucking grow. It's temporary. Does that make sense? So like...
as advice from you, you just recommend just having patience from what I'm understanding, and just kind of just fucking hustle them, right?
It's called, so I will give you the ultimate thing, okay? You want the ultimate secret to it?
Yes, please.
Okay, it's called The magic 70. I want you to write that down on your paper right now.
Okay.
The magic
I read
70.
it down on my notepad.
Yeah. Okay. This is the most important rule that has helped me and is with guaranteed results. Like I have had this rule for not just for myself and multiple other people, even my clients, that helped them grow to like over hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they've done millions of dollars of revenue and started from complete zero. Mm-hmm. The magic 70 rule is the ultimate thing that has had them be successful and me be successful. Okay. What this rule is, and I'm going to say it in a harsh way, but this is just how my brain thinks. And it's just like, shut the fuck up for 70 videos and just go. For 70 videos, just shut the fuck up and do the actual work. About 70 videos in is where you'll start seeing breakthroughs. It might happen earlier. But 70 videos is like, I don't look at success. When I look at people's channels, I'm not looking at, do you have 71 views? Do you have 150 views? Do you have 5,000 views on a video, 10,000? I'm like, did this person produce 70 videos? What's the goal? Like, look at the actual, make the number of videos your guys' goal. If you set a goal like subscribers or viewers, it's so random. It's not in your control. Does that make sense, guys? Like, for example, if you set a goal of having an 8-pack, somebody can't genetically, a lot of people on the planet can't genetically even have an 8-pack. So if you set a goal that's in numbers and subscribers, you're just bound to be unhappy. Set goals in terms of your process, set goals in terms of quantity, and then hit those goals, and you will fucking dominate. So your guys' goals shouldn't be, I want to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of this month. Your goal should be, I want to make 15, I commit to making 15 or 30 videos this month. See what I'm saying? So that goal is actually going to be the thing that leads to the ultimate results. The process-based goal. So like for you, if you have a lot more videos and you're going to crush. Okay? Ionic. I want you to commit to something here, and I want you to think about it, but I want you to give us a goal that you commit to for the month of, not even December, not even something far off. In the month of November, how many more videos are you going to produce?
I want to, I'm trying as best as I can because I have like a business I'm running on the side, but I try to make a goal to at least do one video every week.
What, okay, so this business that you're doing on the side, what is it, why you're doing it, how passionate you are about it, and how much are you making from it?
For that, I used to sell like tours and stuff. When I was doing that, I was making around $4,000 a month. And for this side business with flipping cards and everything else, it maybe comes out now. I'm taking like a small pay cut of like $2,000 a month just selling in person. But I'm trying to scale up and use the YouTube platform to basically do my marketing to sell some sort of product. It's just a lot of fucking hustle work and groundwork that I understand that I know you went through, and it's like a shit ton, dude. It's like 60, 80 hours a week. So it's tons of work in the initial beginning that I have to do. But to get to your answer your question, I'm planning on doing at least one video a week. If I can have more time opened up, I can definitely do more videos.
I'll tell you this. If you sucked at videos and you had a long way to go, I would tell you just do your other job as much as you can and do this within a very limited amount of time. You're fucking killer at videos. I'm not saying this to blow smoke up your ass or whatever. And I also don't want you to just listen to it and just be like, oh, now I'm not going to do anything with it. What this means is you need to lean into this as hard as fuck. Like, no, it's not a matter of if it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Like, I'm not trying to motivate you. Like, my goal here is not to motivate you. I know that this is going to happen because I see your channel and it's actually good videos, good thumbnails, the video's dialed in. Go the other way, bro. Try to maximize this as much as you can. Give up the short-term cash for a little bit. This will be the fastest explosion to your revenue goals or whatever goals you have. Right now, you're making $2,000 a month. Is that what you said?
Yeah, 2,000 with no job, just selling.
How much do you need to just purely survive every month?
I try to aim for 3 to 4. That's my
no.
thing.
How much? No, not even a goal. How much do you need to just pay the bills and fucking like eat food and shit?
1,500, 1,600.
Okay.
Like little less than 2.
Do whatever it takes to make 1,600, and every single other fucking second I want you to just put into this.
100%.
You're so close to blowing up, you don't even know it. But just like go into this hard as fuck, dude. Like seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right, brother. Awesome. Love it. Take care. Okay, let's go with Ionek, we didn't get a chance for this, but drop your intention for what you plan to do this week as a result of this conversation. So like set a specific goal in Zoom chat, and if somebody can, Amanat, you can read it out loud once you see it. I want to see you actually taking action on it, because the worst thing is hearing something, feeling something, and not like actually taking action on it. That's the worst thing. So set some kind of intention for this week, so then you can actually put it into motion. All right, let's go with who is okay, Caitlin. I'll go with Caitlin, and she's dark roast. All right, Caitlin, you're up.
Oh, here we go.
Hi. Here we go.
Hi.
I saw you like wake up. I saw you like do everything. Then you're like started driving. I saw you drive. Like, I mean, I've been through your whole fucking day already. Like we've been through.
Yeah, I've been
Caitlin
running
vlog.
around the whole day.
Yeah. So it's like a
Thanks
vlog.
for joining with me.
Yeah, there you go. So let's take a look at this. I'm gonna click it, and let's and I'm gonna hit share screen in just a second. Here we go.
Oh boy.
How's it going, guys? My name is Kate, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about Codecademy Pro, and the big question we all want to know.
Why are there so many outlets right behind me?
Is it worth?
Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, so
I hate it.
So okay, you want a dark roast, but I will just do what feels fair to me.
We have skill
Okay, thank you.
So let's look at the web development.
Okay, so start
How's it going, guys?
Start is great. There's something with your camera. Is it not focusing on your face? Like, is it out of focus?
It was a transition that I thought looked I guess it's questionable, but
Wait.
it was a transition that I added.
No. Like, I mean, like, even right now, it looks like it's not, your face doesn't look like completely in focus. Frankie, am I making this up? Or does it look like yeah, it's like there's something. Oh, you mean, is it, so not a transition, you mean like you added an effect to make it a little blurrier or what?
No, in the very beginning, I added a transition, but I don't know about right now. It shouldn't be blurry.
Do you guys feel like the face is a little bit blurry? Do you guys see
it's like
that?
bad blurry.
It's a little bit blurry.
I think it's focusing on your hand motion. Like
Okay.
whatever camera.
Now it looks a little bit more in focus, actually. So not the end of the world. Okay, let me actually give you what I think. I think fantastic energy.
I'll let you know.
Nice.
And
I like that.
question we all want to know.
I would project more your voice.
Okay.
You're a very kind person. And I can feel like you're soft-hearted and like you're a little bit quieter on the quieter spectrum. I would project louder.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Because I want to hear your voice. You have a great voice. You have great personality, great charisma. I would project louder.
Academy Pro, and the big question we all want to know. How's it going, guys? My name is Kate, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about Codecademy Pro.
I like that right in the start, you tell me what's going to be happening. So like I complimented that about a few people's, because the worst thing is like not knowing what's happening right in the start. The same thing I'll tell you is that first 4 seconds, I would swap it. Them first, right? Like, so.
Wait, swap what?
So you say, hey guys, you say who you are first, and then you address what's in it for the audience. Address what's in it for the audience first. So swap.
Got it.
Okay. It's a little mindset shift, but it's actually a really deep level shift, because essentially you're thinking about yourself first and audience second, and then it comes out in your video. not any of this stuff. Like, I want you to hear me because you're a very kind person. So when you hear my things, you might actually take them really to heart. So just understand that it's micro, it's a tiny thing. Okay, so just little swap.
Pro, and big question we all want to know. Is it worth it? I'll let you. Well,
Cool.
I'll get there.
It's okay, Caitlin. I love it. You have to do it. You have to do it. You have to own it. And you got to keep going. And you got to keep doing it more and more. And then there will be one day where the timing is right and it punches in and punches out at the right time. So like little hacks I can tell you. So like you did a joke and you want to make it land. So like the big props I'll give you is you actually executed it. So fucking great job on that. Okay. So you have to thank yourself for that. Later, you'll start learning how to actually make it land. So like, for example, a few things that can be happening is you can keep playing the music and you'll be like, what, was it worth it? You can pull out the music when you're saying, was it worth it?
Oh.
See what I'm saying? Another thing you can do is you can punch in. So like when you're editing, you can zoom into your face more for that one bit. So you're,
yeah.
See what I'm saying? So the whole point of your joke is it's a pattern interrupt, right? It's like, so guys, today we're going to be talking about Codecademy Pro. And the one question that we all have on our mind, punch in, was it really worth it? Stop the music, punch in. As soon as my joke lands, punch out, start the music again. Just that. You see what I'm saying?
Got it.
Just little,
oh yeah, that would totally that would sell it a lot better.
Right. So just little things. But the biggest thing you have to thank yourself is taking the effort and taking those shots. Okay, so let's go back. Cool. I would fasten up the intro just a tiny bit because it's a little long, especially if it's in every video. It ends up taking a lot of time.
What we got here is my personal Codecademy Pro,
So I would recommend you get a Yeti mic, Yeti Pro or Yeti, some type of Yeti. I'm imagining you're using your laptop's mic here.
It was actually it's called like an iRig, I think. It was actually a mic. So perhaps I probably wasn't close enough though.
Oh, okay.
Really cool. This cute little quiz.
Okay.
That is part of the free version as well.
So one thing, I don't know why. So here's one thing I'll tell you. Sometimes people like the mic to not be in the video. Actually, what I think is actually cooler for the mic to show. Like, I actually think it's cooler. I actually put it, you guys see me with my mic, right? Like, I actually enjoy it. I think it makes the video look better. So, all right.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I was trying to hide it.
Right. So feel free to put it in the video if you want. Audio quality is more important than video quality. So 60% emphasis I put on audio and 40% on the video. So that's why on Ionex's video, I'm like okay with him using a webcam because his audio quality is good and then his video is good. So like I don't really mind it that much. Like viewers don't mind it. But if your audio quality is lacking, it's like it's distracting because especially if you're trying to teach me something technical, I don't want to like fight to hear you and understand what you're saying.
Front-end engineer, back-end engineer.
A lot of background noise. I would,
Full stack. But I just had so much fun doing.
Great personality. Like you feel it. Like what you're saying. You're like, I just had so much fun doing it. I love that because it takes me through what we're doing. I hate when people are just monotonous and just like a machine. I personally, it stops me from going.
These challenge projects are open-ended projects where they pretty.
I think that your channel, if you go, it can be one of those like landmines that can blow up. Few things I would change about it. If you and I are friends and we're sitting and literally we're sitting at like the lunch table or the dinner table, I'm just looking at your face and I'm like, yo, what do you need to do to make your video just work and hit home? Few things. Audio is probably the best thing I can give you. Like get it today. You have a nice Apple Watch. I know you can afford it. So get it today. Get a Yeti. It won't cost you more than $70. It'll be here today if you get it with Amazon Prime or by latest tomorrow. So the first thing, Yeti mic. I would keep it up close so I make sure the audio is good. I would put the gain almost on 0. You guys see how close I am to my fucking mic? Like, I'm making out with my mic. You guys see this? How close I am to it? It's important for you to be, like, audio quality is so important. It helps you actually pay attention and get through it. So make sure that you're up and close to your mic. And I reduce the gain to 0. That way you guys won't hear that hum and like the background room noise. Right?
Oh, okay. Gain to 0?
Yeah, I put my gain to 0. I just like literally just kill it completely. You can have it a little bit if you want, but I just say get closer and speak like that. And so I would add audio. Outside of that, I would have you speak just either a little bit louder, and that would be good. Sometimes there are pauses that are happening that are a little bit on the longer side. So either you can edit that out or you can just work on improving your energy. So like engage with me more and tell me more jokes. So keep it going. Or then sit afterwards and edit. Like, you don't have to go crazy, edit every single pause. But you could edit some of like the big ones out that you feel like reduce the flow, to slow down the flow of the video.
Okay.
Other than that.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at talking, so I'm.
No, don't say that. You're good at talking. You're really good. Wait,
okay.
Why does it say there's no videos?
Because I only have one.
Oh, it's unlisted.
Oh, yeah. I have it unlisted just because I still have to fix my channel and upload the banner and stuff.
Okay, so here's the most important part of this journey where we come to, okay? We can't move forward on this call until this one thing happens. What I want from you, Caitlin, is I want you to go right now and please make that video public.
Really? Without the banner and all of that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I can do that right now.
Cool.
Like, really right now? Okay.
Like, yeah, like really right. Like, literally, like we're all waiting on you and we're looking at you. Like,
okay.
Really right now.
No pressure. No pressure.
Well, you're lucky I had it open. Okay, I just made it. I made it live.
Oh, you did?
Did I? I think.
Oh, okay. I was gonna play some music. Let's see. Okay, so share.
It's there. It's there.
Let's
It's
see,
there.
share. Wait, what? I reached.
Wait, it's on mine.
What is happening? We got scammed. I don't see any.
No, it's on mine.
Refresh.
I did refresh many times.
Probably cache.
Maybe some cache.
Oh, maybe it's cached. Okay, hold on. So let's.
Well, it's live, I promise.
Sometimes it appears on home. In the home tab.
She got one
I
subscriber.
see it on mine.
Yeah, I just subscribed and I can see the video.
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
I'm subscribed also.
Man, why can't I?
Oh my God, thank you guys.
Why can I never see this video? Hold on, I need to get to this video. It's very important for me. I have to see it with my. I don't believe anybody. They could all be lying. Can you link it? Can you link it again, Caitlin? Oh, I see it. I see the channel. Hold on one second. Now we're gonna take a look at it. Oh shit! It got 11 views.
Hey,
let's go, guys! Give it up for Caitlin.
All right, Caitlin.
Nice.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes, so we love it. And I'll subscribe to the channel. I think some of us have subscribed to the channel. I'm gonna tell you something, and this is important. Okay.
Mhm.
Did the world explode when you hit public?
I mean, kind of in a good way though. Y'all liked it.
Right, there we go. So here's the crazy things. We think that hitting public or publish is kind of like hitting like a detonate button, and there's a lot that happens. It's like weird how anticlimactic it is. Like nothing happens when you actually hit public. Like literally nothing happens. Like I've made so many videos. There was never a single time a really cool thing happened when I hit public. It's always like literally like crickets. It's like quiet, and I just hit public and. Okay, I guess it's published now. Okay, moving on. So sometimes you'll put it on a pedestal. What I want for you, Caitlin, like in terms of the dark roast, I'll give it with love. For you, the most important part that I want you to work on is like just you have a great personality, you have a great charisma, you have great energy. I want you to stop beating yourself up. I want you to work on the little phrases, like little tiny phrases like, oh, like I don't know how to talk, like, you know what I mean? More love for yourself, less questioning, hit publish and just move forward. Okay? Like, how did you guys think? How was her video, guys? If you guys liked her video, just let me know. Like, would you enjoy the video? Just make a sound of you enjoying the video. Like, woo! Was it awesome? Like, clap. How was her video?
It was good. It was good.
Great. It was awesome.
It was awesome. I subscribed.
Right?
Me too.
So right now, it's good because you're getting like social validation from us. But I want you to not need that. Okay?
Got it.
Because you're not going to have it most of the times. And if you pay too much attention to our social validation, then you're also going to pay attention to the negative validation, like the negative side of it. Okay? So I want you to, for creating, I want you to go extremely internal and don't look outward. So for example, if you have an idea, just get excited about the idea. Then just make the idea, then hit publish and move on. Never, I'm a big believer in never redo. Only iterate and improve.
So like never remake this video
Never.
when I get better?
Ever.
Okay.
Never, ever, ever. You might think you want to delete it. You want to no, that's going backwards. Right? Like when you learned how to walk, your mom didn't like remove your memories of like you not knowing how to walk before that. It's just an evolution. It's an iteration. Every day you became a different, better, more evolved version of yourself. That's how your channel is going to be. It's a very living and breathing thing. But you have to accept all those moments where you fall off the bike and eat shit. See what I'm saying? So just hit publish, go on to the next one. Any improvements you want to make, never go backwards. Move forwards and add those improvements to your second video. Right?
Okay.
Then the third video. So great job, Caitlin. I'm excited for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate all your feedback.
Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. All right, guys, let's give it up for Caitlin and let's go on to one more person.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Yanak has dropped his goals for the challenge.
Okay.
Make one video per week. Hit 52 videos by the end of the year. Refocus more time into video making.
Beautiful. That's great. Great job, Ionic. Yeah, give it up for him, guys. Great job, Ionic. That's a great goal. Woo-hoo! I love it. One video a week is a good goal. 52 videos. When you guys get, when you quantify, that's good. I want you to play all out, but I want you to I want you to expect that until your 70th video, nothing is going to happen for you. I want you to, in a weird way, expect that. I want you to play all out and believe that YouTube can change your life. But at the same time, I want you to expect that you're not even going to get 100 subscribers by your 70th video. I mean, I know you already have 418, but that's how I want you to think. Then what happens is now you've created maximum amount of room of happiness. Almost everything is going to make you happy and keep moving you forward. You can't do better than the best that you can do. Would you guys agree?
Yep.
I agree.
But because by the definition, it's the best that you can do. So if you set the expectations to negative and then just do the best that you can do, you see how much room you guys have created for happiness. Everything in between is happiness. But if you set it the other way where you're not going to be happy until you get to 10,000 subscribers, then it's a very unhappy journey all the way there. And then, process-based goals are king. All right, we're going to take one more question. What I want to say is I hope that you guys can see how you can get past your 1,000 subscribers. And hopefully you guys can even see how you can get past your $1,000 you can make from YouTube. It requires you to just keep going. There's bajillion different ways. And I'm going to take on one more person. But what I do want to say is who's showing up here for day 4 of the challenge? For tomorrow, we plan out your first $1 million. How to make your first $1 million from YouTube. Who's going to be showing up here for that?
Right here.
Beautiful. I see Carla. I see Max. I see Aldo, Frank, Joey, Adam. Awesome. Ibrahim, Zach. Great.
Yeah.
And guys, when you come on tomorrow, please have your cameras on because I want to see all of you guys' actual faces on here. So that's what's we're gonna come start tomorrow at 11 a.m. Now I'm gonna take one last person, okay? All right. Who should we? Amana, do you have a suggestions for me for who to take?
Let me see.
Okay, so
Mark. What's his name?
Guys, just speak up. Who wants to go next? I want to see a few of you, and then
I'll go next if nobody else wants it. I want everybody else to get a chance.
Joey, did you go yet?
Yes, Kazi, I am.
Okay,
Not yet.
Hold on, Ibrahim. I'm gonna go with Ibrahim because Ibrahim, I'm sorry, Joey, but I think I've spoken or replied to something of yours on the Facebook live streams. So Ibrahim, I didn't get a chance to touch with them. Hey, Ibrahim, how you doing, brother?
Alhamdulillah, brother.
Nice, awesome. You have a video?
Yep, he just dropped it.
On the shot.
Okay, cool. Let's take a look at it. Nice. He knows about that hack. So he dropped the link with the subscribe thing popping up. That's cool. So if you guys send the link with it ending in a question mark and this, it automatically pops up people to subscribe. I mean, it's just a little hack. Focus on just making good content, like avoid but this is good. I would do the same thing. So cool. All right.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get into feedback on this thing. I don't know this language, so French. Okay, cool. Do we have English? Let's see. So I know that these are not exactly same translation, but for like gold or amazing businesses to launch quickly in 2021 without money, that's a great title. Great title. Thumbnails, you have too much going on in your thumbnails. So I would avoid that. I would avoid like English caption. I would avoid adding this logo here.
Okay.
This is good. And your face here is good. That's really good. Yeah, so make it less text, okay? For your thumbnails, make it less. It'll perform better. You're doing a great job with titles. So I think that you got a good idea on what titles will work. Oh, nice. Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Demander aux membres combien ils avaient besoin pour lancer leur projet. Et pour la plupart d'entre eux, la somme tournait autour de 500 000 à 1 million de francs CFA. Or, nous savons que...
Man, I love the hustle, and it's hot, right? Like, were you like physically hot? Was there a lot of heat when you were making the video? Dude, I fucking love it.
C'est difficile de se faire financer par les banques. Et dans cette vidéo,
oh my
vous pouvez lancer avec moins de 50 000 francs CFA. À tout de suite.
Woo! Let's go! Damn, bro. I'm feeling some type of way. Great, man. This is a great intro. I would say the same thing that I say to a lot of people. I would speed up the intro a little bit. I like that you're showing me different images with different words, and it has this nice, like, it has a vibe. Like, what I like about your intro is like it has a vibe to it, so I can flow with it a little bit. So I like that. It emotionally keeps me going. Reduce how long it is. It's like 20 seconds, so I would reduce it a little bit. Guys, did you see that? He tells you who he is 1 minute and 47 seconds in. You guys see that?
Yes.
It's a great way of doing it. You put yourself as later as you can or as last as you can. Do that all the time, and you'll have a great business.
Okay.
Like, be the last person to be fed. I'll tell you guys something, right? We this year on track to make over $1.7 million. I make $5,000 a month. I don't make more than $5,000 a month.
Okay.
Like my team is making, some people are making less money than me. Some people are making more money than me, but my team makes more. When we have to do everybody's salary and payments increase, every single member on the team, their pay is increased first. You see what I'm saying? So like, I will be the last who actually like gets a bump. So like, it comes out in my business when I'm like making a video, and then it comes out on the team like when I actually have a business from it, you know, depending on whatever you want to do. So that part is important. So I like that you did that.
Je suis un passionné de l'entrepreneuriat et au travail de cette chaîne.
I probably wouldn't have this like thing that's scrolling at the bottom, like a news anchor. I mean,
Partage avec vous mes aventures entrepreneuriales.
it just looks too busy. I wouldn't do that. Like if you want to say something, have some text pop up and then it goes away. Then have more text pop up what you're saying. That is better than this like news anchor thing. Don't do that.
Voilà pourquoi un entrepreneur, c'est quelqu'un qui est constamment plongé dans l'important dès le début.
Great. And sometimes if you're speaking, you can add an image here of what you're talking about. So if you're talking about money, you could have like an image of money pop up right here. Yeah. So that you can do that too. Images are better than text. Okay. So more images. Other than that, great intro, great energy, great video. Oh shit.
Une image un peu professionnelle.
Nice.
Tout simplement parce que les gens achètent beaucoup plus sur la base des.
Wait, is that actually there? Or is that an image?
Yeah, it's an image.
Oh my god, dude. That's cool.
Que par tout autre. La demande, ne vous en faites pas. Vous ne manquerez pas de clients.
Nice, that's good. Try to do more of this stuff in the start if you can. Try to add more of this in the start. So like, it makes a video, it tells me, oh, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be covered in this video that are going to be awesome. So like, even when you're introing the video, you can be like, guys, we're going to be talking about this. We're going to be talking about freelancing. We're going to be talking about farming. Try to add the B-roll in the start. Okay. Overall, other than that, great videos. I think this channel is going to work. You just have to keep going. Okay. 70 videos. Don't complain until 70 videos. Cool. Awesome. All right, guys, give it up for Ibrahim. That was amazing. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Nice. Guys, amazing. I mean, we have done a lot. I'm going to spotlight myself right now. Guys, what I want to say is thank you guys so much for coming on here. I appreciate every single one of you here. You guys have amazing energy. I just want to seriously thank you because I love this environment. I love what we can share with each other, how much we can grow, the impact that we can make. And guys, we can change this planet one YouTube channel at a time. So that's all I got to say, right? Mic drop on that shit. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. And we're going to be here for day 4 of the YouTube challenge, where we're going to be covering how you can make your first $1 million with YouTube. I hope that you're excited about it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Let's go.